2:27. It's raining men. Why that minute? Why that night? Why the words that don't sit right? Don't look up, it's raining men. Don't look up, it's raining men. 2:27, truth in the air. Don't look up, what made you dare? The whole room listened, we all leaned in. Every word stayed. One small call, and the story swayed. 2:27, truth in the air. Don't look up, what made you dare? Why that minute? Why that night? Why those words that don't sit right? Don't look up, it's raining men. Don't look up, it's raining men. 2:27, truth in the air. Don't look up, what made you dare? Was it panic? Was it a clue? Was it smoke coming through? One call later, the room got still. Some people break and some people will. Don't look up, it's raining men. Don't look up, it's raining men. 2:27, we all heard then. Don't look up, it's raining
Yo, what up, peoples of the internet? Weirdos, aka my friends. What's up, peoples? What are y'all up to? Welcome to another episode of Why Did They Let You Back on the Internet? Well, there's nobody told me not to, so I'm just doing it. Do whatever I want. You know what I mean? What's up, peoples in the chats? I saw Cajun up in here. Good to see Cajun. Need them good tippers back. Oh, Michelle Smalls on the board first with some jewels. What's up, Melissa Filson? Good to see you. What up, Angel? What's up, Bo? Gemma. It's late where Gemma lives. She's about to go to sleep. What up, TVJ? Get you brilliance. What up? Cali Cat, Barbara. What's up, Barbara? Bob, good to see you. Mel. We are all mad here. Appreciate it. We are. We really are. What's up, Chris? Another cherry. Cherry C. Oh. No, we're not following that case. I don't like the whole baby thing. Sorry. What up, Mia? Mia? I can't say that name. I try, but you can make fun of me later for not doing it. What's up, Terry Sue? Stacy, what's up? What up, Thunder? What's up, people? We'll have a good time today. We got a whole bunch of crap to watch. What's up, Blessed? We got a whole bunch of crap to watch. What up, Mary B?
Hey, how's it going?
Let's go, and it's hot today. Oh, you're echoing. You are the echo. Sorry, just got your mic too close to the speaker. There you go. What up, Leuven?
What up?
Not shit. What y'all been doing all day? Soaking up the AC? Sitting in the house? Making rude comments on people's lives?
No, watching movies.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been making rude comments in people's lives all day.
Am I still echoing?
It's me that's echoing through you.
Okay,
Let
I'm
me
gonna
test it. Yeah, I think that's it.
back.
You got your echo cancellation on? You can just do that right here now. You used to have to go out of the studio.
Okay, I shut it off.
Yeah. No.
No?
I don't know. I should have fixed it. That's all I know how to do.
Testing 1, 2. Still bad? Do you want me to leave and come back?
Try it. See what happens. Dun-dun-dun. Sandra, you say I need to turn up my mic? Holy shit. If you only knew. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit right there. Oh man, that's nice. Let's try it right there. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not whispering. Alright, I turned it up. Should be good to go.
I'm good. I feel like I can hear you.
Yeah. Let's see if Mary B is still echoing. It may have been Mary B.
Hello?
Still echoing.
Fucking whore.
Let
Sorry.
me go check mine. Make sure I got my shit on.
What is the sound being played from the speakers?
Yes.
That's what it is.
But it's been working my whole life. It isn't her echoing, people are saying.
I know, but it's me echoing through her speaker in her microphone.
Okay.
Just move your microphone away from the speaker.
It is. It's all the way across the table.
Oh. It got better. Oh,
Static now, too.
yikes.
I hate my life. All right, I'm shutting everything down, and then I'll
Sorry,
come
let
back.
let me go out real quick and come back in. See what
Am I echoing now?
Yeah, I still hear myself. With you.
Yeah, I'm echoing. Okay. Ugh, all right, I'm gonna just. Danny is the echo, says people.
Yeah, they don't see. Like I say something, and I can still hear it through your microphone, basically, because it picks up the sound from your speakers and then repeats it through your microphone. Yeah.
What if I turn it all the way down?
Well, yeah, that should work. Well, it doesn't actually.
It doesn't work?
There's still some sound.
Yeah, it's not
Echo
me.
canceling. No, I turned it off. Audio.
But I'm not echoing through it anymore.
Okay, I pressed a whole bunch of buttons.
That's always good.
Is it better?
Maybe just turn your volume on your speaker down a little bit.
I did. All right, I'm gonna close it all out and come back.
Okay.
I'm gonna restart everything and unplug shit.
Oh, that's always good. Yeah, I'm not echoing. I'm echoing through Mary B's stuff. See, when you have headphones on, it isolates your voice. It doesn't let the sound go through your microphone. So if you don't, and you're using your computer speaker, the computer speaker shoots it over here and goes through your microphone.
The loop.
I don't know why it would still be low. But I can turn it up. Got plenty of up to go. Jeez, that's loud. Sup, Bo? I see you. You said that 12 times. What does it sound like now? It sounds perfectly fine to me. I haven't changed anything. Technical difficulties. Trying to figure it out with the chat. Try it now. What does that sound like?
Modulated,
What does that mean?
like your robot crackling.
Really?
Well, that sounds good.
Well, I have not changed anything because I didn't make it to that point.
Yeah.
I don't have any reverb on this, so it can't be that.
Sounds nice and crisp now. It's like basically it sounds like your system's getting taxed by another window or tab, and it's like trying to commit some resources to that tab or something. I don't know.
Let me check this. No, all of that's still the same.
Sounds good now.
What about now? Does that help?
Everything
Shouldn't have changed anything.
it kind of started to crackle, but it came back just fine. That may be something else if you're trying to use like another program that uses your microphone that's not StreamYard while StreamYard is using your microphone. It's trying to like determine which program gets the rights to the microphone at that point.
Yeah, but I don't have anything else open. Let's see. Everything is still set the same way it always has been. This is fun. We're just gonna have to deal with it.
Sounds good right now.
I didn't really change. I didn't mess with anything before we started.
Did you have a program up that you just minimized real quick?
No, that's what I was looking for.
Unknown
Shouldn't
then.
be anything up. Exactly. Exactly, cursing. Show's canceled. 227 minutes later. No, I did not touch the knobs at all. Not one. Could just be mic positions off. Yeah, white mic. That's what I'm saying. How long until we fix this shit? All right, we got a bunch of shit to do. I'll fiddle with it while we're dicking around. Now I gotta set everything back up. I think Mary B may have brought us a sound virus in. That's what it is.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh, it's just Jen McCabe.
There she is.
Damn.
We got a few Jim McCabe things, and then we got some other shit. So we got microdots, a little bit from microdots. A couple videos. That's me doing the S. Just adding to the into the sound.
I can already tell this is trial number 2. You know, Oh, she's
Yep.
trying to.
Tell by the hair. Tell by the hair. All right, we're going in. We are going in. Are you ready? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. The microdots.
When you got to the scene, let me take that down. When you got to the scene at 6:03 in the morning, you immediately recognized, did you not, that this was an emergency situation? High intensity emergency situation, correct?
I knew it was an emergency situation. Yes.
As a matter of fact, a man's life was in grave danger. You knew that.
Yes, I did.
And this is someone that was a friend of yours, correct?
Yes, he was a dear friend.
Not just a friend, but a police officer who was laying, as far as you knew, dying in the snow. Is that right?
Yes.
You knew that you needed to get immediate medical attention, emergency medical attention to him as quickly as you possibly could. Is that right?
Yes.
You knew that minutes counted, right?
Yes.
You knew that seconds counted, correct?
Correct.
This man was grasping, as far as you knew, grasping and clinging to life at that moment. Is that right?
Yes.
That's why you called 911, to get emergency personnel who are trained in CPR and life-saving measures to the scene, to the gentleman, to Mr. O'Keefe, as quickly as you possibly could, correct?
Yes.
You called 911 at about 6:03 and 35 seconds. Is that right?
Hello?
Hear you.
Hi.
Okay. Is it echoing?
Talk, Lubin.
Yes.
What? It is? How do I make these headphones work?
The Sorry. We're
Too
both
much
like,
fun. Sorry, we'll not talk as much. That'll be fun for everybody. And I could just be talking lower because I'm tired.
I don't expect you to know down to the second, but it was about a couple of minutes after 6.
Right after, yeah, we found him. Yes.
And you're aware from the dash cam that Officer Seraph got there about 6:10, almost on the nose, right?
Didn't pay attention to the time.
You'll agree with me that there was about 6.5 minutes or so between the time you called 911 and the time Officer Seraph got there. Is that right?
If that's what the dash cam says, yes.
On that 911 call, you referred to John O'Keefe as a man passed out in the snow.
Yes.
You didn't say, "This is my friend."
I needed to get, like you said, emergency there. So
Did
I
you
wasn't
say,
going to
"This is
give
my
a
friend"?
I wasn't going to give a description and say my friend is in the snow. I was going to give them the information that I thought was the most important at the time.
Did
And
you say his name?
I just said a man because that was the most important identifying.
You didn't say John.
Eventually in the 911, I do say his name.
You didn't initially say O'Keefe, correct?
No, none of that matters. It was a man in the snow and
And
I
you didn't
wanted help
say,
there.
and you didn't say he's a Boston police officer or an off-duty police officer.
Again, a man needed help.
Yes or no? Did you
No,
say that?
I didn't.
Do you think that might, yes or no? Do you think that might have sped things up if they knew, if the 911 operator knew that this was a fallen officer, a fellow officer?
I think 911 comes to everyone equally. I don't think they would have.
Do you think that might have been something important to relay to the 911 officials?
I don't know.
You were even asked by the 911 operator, "Does anybody know CPR?" And your answer was no, correct?
I'd have to listen to it to remember my exact answers.
But it was basically in the negative. No, we're not professionals. We're just out here doing the best we can, correct?
I wouldn't say that, no.
You didn't believe Karen Reed knew CPR?
I didn't know. I don't think I answered that question. I don't think it was asked.
You didn't know if Carrie Roberts knew CPR, correct?
I didn't know if they knew CPR, correct?
And none of you were paramedics?
No,
None of you were first responders?
no,
None of you were trained in emergency life-saving techniques in any way, correct?
correct.
I have a question, Ms. McCabe.
Mhm.
On all of Fairview, the entire road between Chapman and Cedar Crest, can you think of any person on that road who might have had life-saving techniques trained into them. First responder, someone who knew how to deal with someone in distress, someone with high skill level training. Do you think of anyone on Fairview who had that kind of training?
Can I now or did I then? Which are you asking?
Did you then?
No, then my focus was on John O'Keefe.
Turbo chance
Okay,
to
let me narrow the
tomorrow.
focus. How about on the property? How about at 34 Fairview? Could you think of anyone that was a first responder who would have life-saving training, life-saving technique training under his belt?
Yes, my brother-in-law, Brian Albert.
And you didn't go in the house, did you?
No, I did not.
When you arrived at the scene, you didn't go in? Not until much later, correct?
Our focus was John.
You knew that Brian Albert was inside the house. You'd just been with him hours earlier, correct?
Yes.
You knew that his window was 30 feet away. You're staring at it. You could look at it if you wanted to, correct?
It's off to an angle.
And you didn't go in the house then either.
I did not know.
You knew that John O'Keefe was clinging to life during those precious minutes and seconds. Is that right?
I did, yes.
And you also knew that Brian Albert, your brother-in-law, was a first responder trained to deal with people in that kind of distress, correct?
In that moment, my only thoughts were John and everything we could do for John.
And you knew that there were warm blankets inside the house. Is that right?
I did, yes. There were warm blankets in the house.
And you
Those
still
weren't-
never went in, did you?
No,
What's up, sweet woman?
Hey, just
What's
got
new?
home. Hey, Lubin.
Oh,
Hey,
what
Mary
you been up
B.
to?
Hey, sweet woman. Is it fixed?
Sounds
I can
better.
hear you.
Okay, cool.
Oh, am I echoing now?
No, not that I can hear.
I feel like I'm echoing.
Yep,
It's me.
we all are echoing.
Ugh, it's me then.
Yeah, just mute when you're not talking. We'll fix it later. You can
Yes.
ask your chat GPT. That's how I fix mine. They're
Oh,
pretty smart about this stuff. They'll give you exactly what you need to do. It's not me, Cherry. Sorry. Yeah, it's all right. Ask your AI. It'll fix it for you. So for 227, sweet one, we're just going over a little bit of Jim McCabe.
what's going on
Should be
here?
fun. Should be
Okay.
fun. But I've got Fervent's video. He's got Jim McCabe trial 1, trial 2. Check out these short microdots videos and then we'll jump to it.
I went and attended to John because once I finished calling 911, I went over to John and Kerry Roberts asked me to take over compressions. So I felt like that was more important and 911 was on the way. I never thought about going in the house. I just thought, how can I help John?
You never thought about going in the house, but you did pull out your cell phone and make 2 phone calls, didn't you?
After I called 911, I tried calling my sister, yes.
While John was out in the cold, clinging to life, you weren't doing chest compressions at 6:07 and 6:08, were you?
I was walking over when I was calling.
You were calling your sister on the phone, weren't you?
I was calling them to see if they would come out, but I was going right over to work on him.
And you could have walked 25 feet to the front door, walked in the house, and screamed for Brian Albert to come out and help you in those precious seconds and minutes, couldn't you?
That would have taken me away from helping John, getting Kerry blankets, giving him compressions.
And making those 2 very important phone calls at 6:07 and 6:08 that you say were not answered. Correct?
They were not important phone calls. I tried to call my sister, and then I focused on John.
They were not important phone calls, but they were important enough for you to make while John is clinging to life right there in front of you, right?
As I was walking over, I called to see if she would answer.
And she didn't answer. Let's talk about that. She didn't answer according to you.
So if we're going to talk about it, we're beyond the luncheon break.
Your Honor, I have 2 more questions,
Okay.
and I'll wrap it.
Okay.
Let's talk about that real quick.
Sure.
She didn't answer the phone, did she?
No, she didn't.
So you have a situation where a man is laying dead or dying in the front yard of your sister's house. You see nothing in terms of life inside the house. Lights aren't coming on. They're not getting up. They're certainly not coming outside, right?
They were sound asleep
They weren't coming outside, were they?
because they were asleep.
You didn't know if they were asleep. All you knew was there was a severely injured man on the front lawn of their house, and your sister didn't answer the phone, not once, but twice, correct?
Correct. She didn't answer the phone.
Did you think your sister might have been in peril? Did you think to go inside the house and check that they're okay?
I had no reason to think that they weren't okay.
You
Well,
had
that
no
should have
reason
given
to
you
believe they weren't
reason.
Okay, a man was dead or dying on.
Yeah. You should have
That's like
fucking
what he's
thought about
pointing
that
out.
then. Dummy.
Their lawn,
2
and
missed
your sister's
calls.
not answering the phone, and nobody is coming out to the chaos of Karen Reed screaming on the front lawn. You didn't think there was some reason to believe they could have been in peril?
I didn't, because your client was screaming she hit him. She had a cracked taillight. She was crying she hit him. I didn't, but my focus. Can I finish, please?
You had solved the crime right then and there. You solved the whole case.
No, I didn't. I knew John never came in the house, so I had no concern for anyone's safety inside the house.
The reason you didn't go inside the house is because you knew better. You knew better. You knew she wasn't in peril. You knew that Brian Albert wasn't in peril. You weren't worried at all about them, were you?
I was not worried at all because something happened on the front lawn that had nothing to do with anything inside that house.
You weren't worried about them at all because you knew what really happened, didn't you?
At that moment, I didn't know that he was hit by a vehicle and there was taillight found next to him.
All right, jurors, lunch and break.
Made it through a video. Nice. Yeah. We're just gonna have to deal with this sound today. It could be StreamYard. None of us.
Totally.
So let's jump over to this.
Oop, oop, oop.
This is a little microdots shorter video.
Did he save it? Did you save you?
Saved you from an intruder.
Roberts looked at
From a
me
squirrel?
and said something like,
Intruder.
she's
think it was a
crazy
leaf.
or she's batshit crazy, something like that. Kerry looks at me and said something, said like she's batshit crazy.
Then
And Miss Roberts went over and she was removing the snow from his face. It wasn't until I got very close over to them that I saw Kerry removing the snow from John's face. She straddles John and she lifts up his shirt, and then she lifted up her shirt and went to lay on him. Karen had straddled him and had lifted her shirt and his shirt and was laying on him, and Kerry was screaming at her to get off of him.
The first thing to notice is how heavily scripted Jennifer's account is. Her story is tightly rehearsed, mirroring her testimony from the first trial almost word for word, while there are slight variations in phrasing. It's the delivery that stands out most. She injects human emotion into her narrative at key moments for maximum effect, as you will see in the next sequence.
And I could not believe that that was John laying there. And I was literally just stunned. I mean, there he was.
This is the face Jennifer makes when she's made an over-dramatic statement in an effort to sell her story. It's reminiscent of a lying child who's trying to manipulate her parents to get out of trouble. We'll see it again in a moment.
He was just laying flat on his back. I couldn't see much but his face because the rest was snow and Karen was moving over him, but he just looked like just him, but just like frozen.
There it is again. I don't typically put much stock in body language analysis, but in Jen's case, the signals are unmistakable. She's remarkably easy to read and a very poor liar.
And then Kerry and I made eye contact, and I called 911. At first, I just stood there for a minute because I couldn't believe it was him. And then Kerry Roberts and I made eye contact. And I knew, I was like, all right, I'm going to call 911. But I think I knew in that moment that John, was dead.
Unlike all other human beings, the Commonwealth's witnesses' memories have a tendency to get better with the passage of time. Apparently, the same can be said for Jen's emotions. They seem to have intensified over the years since John's death. By this time next year, she'll be so overcome with emotion that she'll be unable to speak.
And Carrie was asking me to go to the car and get, she was yelling to get towels or blankets or something out of the back of our car. And then Carrie was also yelling at me to go to the back of the car to look for blankets and towels. I go over, and at that point, Carrie asks if I can take over doing the compressions.
Notice how cold and emotionless she appeared when delivering that statement during the first trial. In contrast, the revised version of Jen, more emotionally attuned and carefully rehearsed, presents it quite differently this time around.
I went back over to Carrie, Karen, and John, and at that point, Carrie asked if I would take over compressions. I, at some points, walk over towards the car, Carrie's car, to get away because they're so loud. So I walked back towards Carrie's car.
Did she walk away from the scene because Kerry and Karen were too loud? Or was it because she didn't want them to hear the 2 calls she made to her sister inside the home after hanging up with 911? Wherever she was, she felt safe enough to make those calls without being heard.
Either police or fire or someone responds and arrives on scene, is that correct?
Yes, until the police came.
In addition to presenting herself as more caring and sensitive, with a new mom-like hairstyle and a visible religious cross meant to evoke trustworthiness and moral character, Jen also appeared noticeably more diminished. She seemed less sharp than in previous appearances, mentally sluggish at times, and slower to recall words or respond with her usual precision. Her change in demeanor could be attributed to several factors: possible over-medication, mounting anxiety over newly revealed information, or the looming reality that, within 24 hours, she will face cross-examination by the most tenacious attorney in the country. We will soon find out how well the new Jen McCabe can endure the old Alan Jackson.
Liar.
Kicks ass. All right, so now we're gonna jump to some fervent. Bit of fervent. Sorry, I'm watching other stuff. My dogs.
Multitasking at its
My
finest.
dogs. Gotta watch it. There's a lot of people live, so. I'll pin Angel's link in a minute. I'm not in there right now. Thank you very much. All right, here we go.
Miss Reeds?
Yes.
Jen! 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 Jen!
Sick.
And all of a sudden, Karen's screaming from the back, "There he is," or something to the effect of, "There he is, let me out."
Did you know what she was talking about?
I had no idea.
When she was yelling that, did you look out the window?
Yeah, we had our eyes peeled out the window.
Did you see anything?
Nothing but snow.
How long was she yelling about whatever it is she was saying?
Carrie, she screamed, "Stop!" So Carrie stopped pretty quickly. There he is, there he is. She could have kicked the door, like, "Let me out of here."
When she was kicking the door, what were you doing?
I was just like, "What the heck? What is going on?"
What happens next?
She gets out. Carrie looks at me and said something. I said, like, she's batshit crazy.
Then what happened?
Then Carrie got out. Then I got out of the car, walked around the back of the car, and was walking, like, over to where I could see the girls were.
Now, at that point, you were in Kerry Roberts' car.
Yes.
It had its headlights on.
Yes.
Was it facing up the street of Fairview?
Well, we had come down the hill, so yes, up the street.
There was no other lighting in that area?
I do not believe so.
No fire engines or ambulances at that point?
No.
No police cars?
No.
Any street lights?
It was dark.
When you got out of the car, did you look towards the area of the flagpole?
Yes.
Could you see anything at that point?
No.
How close did you get to the area of the flagpole before you could first actually see something?
Well, I saw the shadowy figures of Carrie and Karen, and it wasn't until I got very close over to them that I saw Carrie removing the snow from John's face.
Is that the first moment you realized that that was John O'Keefe on the ground?
Yes, it was.
When you see Carrie removing the snow from John's face, what do you do?
I was frozen. I was shocked. I couldn't believe that was him just lying there.
Tell us what you're seeing.
What do I see? I see Carrie just wiping the snow off. Karen had straddled him and had lifted her shirt and his shirt and was laying on him, and Carrie was screaming at her to get off of him. And I was literally just stunned. I mean, there he was.
What did John look like when you saw him?
I couldn't see much but his face because the rest was snow and Karen was moving over him, but he just looked like just him, but just like frozen.
What did you do?
At first, I just stood there for a minute because I couldn't believe it was him. And then Carrie Roberts and I made eye contact, and I knew. I was like, all right, I'm going to call 911. But I think I knew in that moment that John, was dead.
Last year, you testified to something very different than that, though, didn't you?
No.
Isn't it true that last year you testified that you got out on the passenger side of the vehicle, which is, we'll agree, the furthest side from the lawn, as Ms. Roberts was driving from Chapman toward Crestview, Cedar Crest, correct?
Yes.
You testified that you were on the passenger side, and as you got out of the vehicle, you noted that Karen Reed was already at John. Is that right?
As I got out and walked around the back of the vehicle, the shadowy figure of Karen had already gotten onto something.
You further testified that as you got out of the vehicle, you noted that she straddled John, lifted up his shirt, lifted up her shirt, and went to lay on him. And Ms. Roberts went over and said she started removing snow from John's face. Correct?
I have the page and line number.
Where are
Sure.
you, Mr. Jesse?
Is that how you testified last year?
I'm sorry, would you mind just repeating it?
Sure.
Thank you.
You testified in substance that you were on the passenger side of the vehicle, and as you got out, quote, as I got out, end quote, she, Ms. Reed, was already at John. You indicated that you saw her straddle him, lift up his shirt, lift up her shirt, and lay on top of him while Ms. Roberts went over and removed snow from his face. That's how you testified last year, correct?
Okay.
Is that how you testified last year?
I'm not sure. I know.
Next question.
Would it refresh your recollection if you look at a copy of your testimony from last year?
I don't think looking at it would refresh my memory. I know I might have used different words, but the bottom line is I got out of the car, went behind the car, went over, and Karen had done that.
What's up, Carvin? Recollection how you testified last year. Unrelated. Sitting on that witness stand. I'm asking you to make a refresh your recollection to see the transcript from last year.
I don't need to see my transcript. I know what I know and I know what I remember. So
That's not my question. I'm not asking what you remember now. I'm asking how you testified a year ago.
And again, when she's running, at this point in time, can you see what she's running toward or where she's going or anything that she's talking about?
I was on the passenger side. So as I got out, she was already at John.
So she gets out and essentially makes a beeline over to where John was.
Correct.
And you're getting out of the passenger side, and by the time you come around the car, she's already there.
Yes.
And when she gets over there, what if anything could you see at that point?
She straddles John and she lifts up his shirt, and then she lifted up her shirt and went to lay on him. And Miss Roberts went over and she was removing the snow from his face.
Ms. McCabe, does that refresh your recollection as to how you testified in substance last year?
I see what it says, I said, but it's a little bit different than what you stated.
Okay, then let's walk through that. Did you indicate last year that as you got out of the vehicle, that's when you could see what Ms. Reed was doing with John O'Keefe, down to the detail of pulling her shirt out and pulling his shirt out to try to go skin to skin?
Exactly.
Why don't I see it side by side, Mr. Jackson, please?
Is it true that you had the following colloquy last year on this subject? Answer, I was on the passenger side, so as I got out, she was already at John. Question, so she gets out and essentially makes a beeline over to where John was. Answer, correct. Question, and you're getting out of the passenger side, and by the time you come around the car, she's already there. Answer, yes. Question, and when she gets over there, what, if anything, could you see at that point? Answer, she straddles John and lifts up his shirt, and then she lifted up her shirt and went to lay on it. And Ms. Roberts went over and she was removing the snow from his face. Is that how you testified last year?
Yes, that's how I answered the questions.
Okay. Clearly, you didn't indicate last year that it was whiteout conditions. You could see nothing of the kind, and you had to get, quote unquote, very close to it before you could see anything, correct?
Objection.
Sustained. It's the first word that's probably not.
Yesterday, you testified that it was whiteout conditions. You had to leave the car, walk all the way over and get, quote unquote, very close to John before you recognized that it was even a body. Is that right?
Yes.
But last year, you testified that you were still at the car when you noted the detail of Karen basically giving life-saving aid to John. You can see that clearly all the way from the car, right?
Objection.
Is that what you said, Ms. McCabe?
No.
Is there a reason, Ms. McCabe, that you might wish to improve your testimony this year than last year, over last year, with regard to the distance that you could see Ms. Reed engaged with Mr. O'Keefe?
No.
Are you trying to suggest, or improve your testimony to suggest, that you had no idea that there was a body there and nobody reasonably could have even seen the body there as you drove up?
Objection.
Is that what you're trying to say, Ms. Reed?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Can you repeat the question, please?
Not sure. I'll give it a shot.
I'm sorry.
Are you trying to improve your testimony this year over last year to suggest that reasonably nobody could have seen where John was from the car?
I'm not trying to improve my testimony now.
What did Mr. Lally show you in respect of this issue about this meeting at Michael Lake's house?
He showed me nothing.
He just told you about it.
Brian Tully told me.
Okay, what did Mr. Tully tell you? Trooper Tully, what exactly did he tell you at this meeting about this Michael Lank issue?
He said, did you go to Michael Lank's on January 30th? And at first I said, no, I've never been to his house. And then I thought about it and I said, oh my gosh, yes, I did go there. And that was the extent of the conversation.
You said, yeah, I did go there, and he didn't ask a follow-up, like, what the heck were you doing at Michael Lank's house the day after this issue?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
You didn't ask a follow-up like that?
I do not believe he did.
So Trooper Tully, had you come down for an interview, he confronted you with a fact that had never been disclosed before, to wit. You showed up at Michael Lank's house, and when you said, yeah, oh yeah, hang on, I think your words were, oh my gosh, yeah, I think I did go there. And he didn't ask a follow-up question?
He was there.
Yes.
You're spinning all of this.
Ma'am, I do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't spin. There's a judge here to make sure that I don't spin. I'm asking you a question. It's very direct.
I do not believe he asked me a follow-up question.
So that was the end of that.
I do a lot of things, but ma'am, I do not spin. Freaking hardcore right there.
Look at the
No
pause game.
spin Jackson.
Yeah, got you. Always got a good pause game on Jim McCabe. I don't spin, ma'am.
I'm guessing my sound is better.
Yes.
Yeah, you got your headphones working?
Yeah, but I can't deal with headphones. Like I can't.
You need some earbuds. That's what you need.
No, I can't have things in my ears. They bother me.
Well, it sounds way better.
Okay, well, I will get used to it then.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, they make really comfortable with little earbuds.
I've literally tried everything.
But these,
I like
what you got now is the best that you can get because you got over-ear sound canceling. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
But
it's like
Lubin uses earbuds.
well, this is comfortable. That's because the earbuds are just uncomfortable.
Super
But, like,
uncomfortable.
yeah, I can't deal with them. But I like this, except like it's weird because I can't like hear myself when I talk. You know what I'm saying?
It's you feel muffled, yeah.
Yes. So I'm like, I feel like I have to yell. I can't just be normal. But I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it.
Sounds good. And it's like it made mine work properly. Because I sound different to myself. Weird. Mary B crashed the whole thing.
Sorry, guys.
I don't think you can. I don't think that's possible. It's fine. Jim McCabe.
Oh, Jen.
Sometimes I regret the content that I'm watching after I've been watching it for a minute.
Makes you feel dirty.
No, I just don't like listening to her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Home Slice had a good idea.
So
Just much better.
We're gonna jump.
Okay.
What's Home Slice idea?
One on, one off.
What
Now
the
I
hell does
can
that
hear
mean?
myself. One ear not on. So I only have like this one on. I don't have this one on.
That's actually what I have on right now.
Yeah. And then I can hear myself when I'm talking.
I think it's StreamYard because I've seen a couple other streams. People are complaining about it. So if the sound is weird to you, go out of the room and come back. And that's for the people in the chat, and it should fix it. I bet it's StreamYard. It's none of us. Yeah, let's listen to this Jimmy thing.
Is your volume down or something?
Me?
Yeah.
No,
Because everyone's just complaining that you're low.
it's not me. I think if you go out and come back in, it'll fix it.
Okay.
Try it. Hey, there's Diane G and Winks.
Where?
Not in here.
Oh, I was going to say. Oh.
They're in Jimmy's chat right there, I guess this morning or whenever he did that.
Yeah, I was in there this morning. He's funny.
Well, what happens here? Is it about us? Is it more about me?
No.
Okay.
Should we do one more? Should we do one more? Ooh, I may bite if you ask me to, you whore. If you ask me to. Okay. I will email when I'm done with the dishes. Full of chores, Barbara. Full of dishes, Barbara. Full of questions, Barbara. I don't know why, Barbara. Please don't take this personally. I just feel like that your name is a little, I feel like it's a little sexual. Because it's like full of Barbara. I just feel like it's a little dirty. Even though it's questions. I know it's questions. But like, when you say like full of questions, I just picture yourself like full of like just stuffing yourself full of questions. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Like you're full. You know what I mean? Like you're full. Like it's dripping out. That's how much is in there. Like if someone hugs you too hard, it'll drip out of your ears.
Damn.
You're like a Boston cream donut. You're a Barbara cream donut. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Next.
Oh, poor Barbara. But she won a free cream, right?
A what?
Like a face cream?
Oh, God.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, Barbara. I sometimes forget that like 80% of the viewers are like, you know, women of a certain age. I'm sorry. I can't pretend that that's not what I think. That's what I think, Barbara. That's what I think. Okay? I'm sorry, Barbara. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. We're all right. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Okay.
I know, guys. I realized right after I said it.
Last one. I'm giving away the house here. Okay. So
I'd get the moisturizer.
So BHB winner was full of blank Barbara. Parentheses whore. Okay. So
This is what I suggest. Either this one or this one.
What are they?
So this is the moisturizer. I love this. It's perfect for my skin. And then this is a it's like hydrating and stuff. You put it on right after the shower, just like one little pump. It's like a, I don't know, treatment type thing.
Is it a serum?
Oh, is this what you won? Oh, okay. This, it's, I think it's considered a serum because I have a serum too. She's in the chat. She can say what it is. But I use this first and then this. And then the moisturizer. Yes.
Ah.
Okay. This is a serum, the copper. Sorry.
Okay.
Hi, Jack. I have the eye cream too.
Here we go.
Correct?
Correct.
Wow.
You didn't have any follow-up questions?
I don't believe Mr. Lally was in the room.
Who else? I thought you said Mr. Lally and Ms. McLaughlin.
They were. They might not have been in the room at that time.
I see. So Mr. Lally just happened to, just saunter out?
It was a different time.
So Mr. Lally was in and out of the conversation?
Mr. Lally was not there when this conversation happened
Well, why is that?
because I met with Brian Tully and he was not there.
Was Brian Tully taking notes?
No,
He's a state trooper interviewing a witness, and
he was
Objection.
Sustained.
Have you and Ms. Roberts discussed that visit to Michael Lank's house before your testimony, before you testified to it for the first time in May of 2024, about a year ago? Did y'all discuss that at all?
I don't recall.
You testified under oath in that proceeding that you went, and I want to be very clear about this, that you went from One Meadows, the O'Keefe residence, John O'Keefe's residence, directly to Michael Lank's residence, which is in another neighborhood in the same town, correct?
Yes, we went. Correct.
And you indicated that you were there to drop off one of Carrie's daughters. Is that right?
Yes.
That's how you testified in May of 2024, about a year ago.
Yes.
You spoke to Lieutenant Tully about this very same visit on May 10th, 2024, before your actual testimony in that other proceeding a year ago, correct?
Yes.
All right. And what y'all talked about was your visit and your travels over to Sergeant Lank's, by the way, Sergeant Michael Lank of Canton PD, correct?
Yes.
The same Michael Lank that we've talked about.
Yes.
You talked to Lieutenant Tully about that trip over to Michael Lank's house, correct?
Yes.
You indicated that in that interview with Lieutenant Tully that you went over to the Lank residence with Carrie Roberts to pick up her daughter at the residence, correct? Not to drop her off, but to pick her up.
She was with us at Meadows, so we dropped her off.
Right. I know that's what your testimony was a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking, when you talked to Lieutenant Tully on May 10th, 2024, before your testimony last year, did you tell Lieutenant Tully we were actually there to pick up her daughter? That's why we went to Michael Lank's house. That's why you went to Michael Lank's house.
I went to Michael Lank's to drop her daughter off.
What did you tell Lieutenant Tully?
That I went to drop her off.
So you didn't say pick her up to him?
I don't believe so, no.
So if he said that, that would be another example of an incorrect report?
Sustained.
Do you remember exactly what it was that you told him during that interview?
I know that Lexi was with us at Meadows Ave and we dropped her off at Mike Lank's. So if he mixed up pick up and drop off, that could have happened. But we had Lexi with us and we dropped her off there.
Okay, so you believe that may have been his mix up, not yours? Okay.
Sustained.
Is that, I'm sorry. Do you remember exactly what it was that you told Lieutenant Tully during that interview?
I know I said that we dropped her off.
Okay. It was 11 days later that you actually testified, correct?
11 days later from
After the interview, about 10, 11 days after the interview with Lieutenant Tully, that you actually testified in court in a proceeding about this issue.
Then I don't know the exact dates of when I testified.
Did you testify, say, May 21st versus May 10th? It's about 11 days.
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. When you testified in that other proceeding, you did testify that you had dropped off Carrie Roberts' daughter, not picked her daughter up. Is that right?
I know I dropped her off, yes. It was not an off the books meeting. It was Carrie dropping her daughter at one of her good friend's house, whose husband happens to be a Canton cop. That is what it is. That is the truth.
And a lot of coincidences.
Objection.
Sustained.
Did you also talk to Carrie Roberts about her testimony and what she was going to say about dropping off or picking up her daughter?
No.
Okay. You never talked to her about it before you testified or before she testified last year?
We both know what happened. So
I'm just asking if you had a discussion. That's all I'm asking.
I have no idea if we discussed that.
So you might have.
I have no idea.
And in the last year, let's clock it around all the way to now,
Mhm.
you've probably discussed it additionally with it, correct?
Probably not that detailed, no.
Now, you also indicated, by the way, the reason that this subject matter came up with Lieutenant Tully is you were confronted with certain location data records indicating that you were at Michael Lang's house for a period of time, correct?
Sustained, ask it differently.
Were you provided any records and asked about records that showed that you were at Michael Lang's house on January 30th, 2022?
I was asked if I had gone to Michael Lang's house, and I had, to be honest, I had completely forgotten because those days were just a complete blur. But then I remembered that after we left Meadows Ave, we did drop her daughter off at Michael Lang's.
All right. Do you recall ever seeing a document, seeing something that indicated that you were actually a piece of paper, a document, a record, anything indicating that you were seen at Michael Lang's house through GPS location data forms?
Did I ever see a record of that?
Correct. Did Lieutenant show?
No, he didn't show me a record.
He just asked you about
He
it.
just asked me.
Did he tell you during that course of that interview that he had been provided with GPS data records indicating that you went to Michael Lang's house?
I don't remember the specifics of what he asked, but I know that he did ask me if I had been there.
Did he tell you that he had received those GPS data records from the defense? Did he tell you anything about receiving any documents from the defense that prompted the question where you were on January 3rd?
I don't recall.
Before that interview on May 10th with Lieutenant Tully, this is preceding your testimony last year. Had you ever reported that you went to Michael Lang's house, Sergeant Lang's house, on January 30th to anybody?
No, to be honest, I completely forgot about it.
So you pulled up to Michael Lang's house on the 30th. That's never been reported, has it?
I guess I never thought much of it.
Never thought about reporting the fact that one of the first responding officers on the case, working for Canton PD, which is completely off the case, you had a meeting with, it was unreported the next day? Do you see a location pinpointed on that page?
I do, yes.
What do you recognize that location as being?
John O'Keefe's home.
Is that what we've talked about on Meadows?
Yes, Meadows.
Do you see a time and date for that location?
Yes, 1/30/2022 at 12:19.
At 12:19 p.m.?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. What is that location that's pinpointed?
That is my house.
Okay, and do you see a date and time for that location?
Yes, that's 1:30 at 5:21.
When you say 1:30, January 30th?
Sorry, January 30th, 2022 at 5:21.
Okay. The location, the address?
Oh, I'm sorry. That is Fairview.
Appear to be 34 Fairview?
Yes.
And what's the date and time?
5:36.
Taking a look at page 7. Do you see anything located on that, a pinpoint location on that page?
Yes.
What's the date? I'm sorry, what is that location?
That's Fairview again.
And what's the date and time?
That is 1:30/22 at 5:40.
So just to be clear, the page before was 5:36 and this page is 5:40.
Yes.
Okay. Take a look at page 8. Do you see what's pinpointed on that page?
Yes.
What is that location without giving me the address?
I believe that's Mike Lanks.
What's the date and time?
1/30/2022.
January 30th, 2022. And
Yes.
the time, please?
5:43.
You're familiar with Canton, obviously?
Yes.
Much more than we are. Is
Yes.
driving time from 34 Fairview to Michael Lang's house consistent with about 3 or 4 minutes?
It could be with they have multiple stop signs.
Okay.
And due to the weather.
Right. Taking a look at page 9.
Yes.
Do you see another pinpointed address?
Yes, I believe it's the same one
Okay. The same address on
as
Oakdale?
Michael Lank.
Okay. And what's the time? What's the date of that?
1/30/2022, and that is 6:28.
And 6:28 is about 45 minutes after 5:43, give or take, correct?
Yeah.
Finally, the last page, page 10. Do you see yet another pinpointed address?
I do, yes.
Is that your address?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And what's the date and time of that pinpoint?
That is 1/30/22 as well, and that is at 6:34.
And would it be safe to say that your address from Mike Lang's address, maybe 6 or 7 minute drive?
Yeah, depending.
We were talking about what happened when you were at Mike Lang's that evening. By the way, does any of that refresh your recollection about the time that you went to Mike Lang's house?
Yes, I knew it was after Meadows and later in the day, yes.
So closer to 5:45, 6:30, correct?
Yes.
This is in January in Boston, is that right? The greater Boston area?
Yes.
It's dark really early.
Yes.
It was a blizzard.
The night before, yes.
Safe to say that it was dark out.
Yeah, I
Safe to
assume.
say it was cold out.
Yes.
The blizzard was still brewing, correct?
I think it had stopped snowing by then.
Still freezing cold.
Believe so.
And your testimony is that you sat outside in a car with Carrie Roberts and Michael Lank's wife for 45 minutes.
Yes.
You actually, and I'm assuming the car was running?
Yes.
He had to be on full blast?
Yes.
You're dressed in winter gear?
Yes.
Because it's freezing out, correct?
Correct.
You actually got out of the car and went into the house to go to the restroom at one point.
I have a faint memory. I think I did. Yes.
And the three of you didn't just decide, let's just go in the house?
No, we didn't.
You actually came out of the restroom, came out of the nice warm house, and fought the cold and got back in the car, according to you, correct?
Yes, I went back in the car because Carrie was going to bring me home.
You stated on direct examination that, and you stated again today, that you stopped by Michael Lank's house, Sergeant Lank's house, directly from the O'Keefe residence as sort of a, my word, not yours, sort of a pit stop to drop off Carrie Roberts' daughter, correct?
Correct.
In point of fact, you actually drove from your personal residence to Michael Lank's house as a destination, didn't you?
I don't remember that. This is what this piece of paper says. I remember just leaving Meadows and dropping off Lexi.
In point of fact, it wasn't an errand. It wasn't to drop anybody off. It was a destination that you went to from your house to Sergeant Lank's house on January 30th, 2022, wasn't it?
No, we went to drop off Lexi.
Was Lexi at your house?
She was with us at Meadows, and then we went to drop her off.
Right. She was never with you at your house, was she?
I don't remember going to my house.
So if she wasn't with you at your house, there would be no reason to drop the child off from your house to Michael Lank's house, correct?
Lexi was in the car with us, and we dropped her off at.
Make sure you drop trial channel too. Drop the trial.
Always
channel.
drop our friends. We're friends with all these people, guys.
Drop them.
We're so cool.
Drop them.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Michael Lank's. That's why we went to Officer Lank's house. Yes.
And in point of fact, you actually went from your house and did make a pit stop to 34th Fairview before you went to Michael Lank's house, didn't you?
We drove by and stopped. Yes. Slowly stopped. Yes.
You went in the house and spoke with someone.
No, I never went in the house.
Why'd you come by and just stop?
I think Carrie and I just went by to like take a look at it. We were still trying to figure everything out.
Stay there for 46 minutes?
I have to look at the report, but yeah, we were sitting in the car, kind of just like, oh my God, looking.
Didn't go in the house.
We didn't go in the house. No.
Nobody came outside to talk to you.
No.
You didn't speak to Nicole.
I don't believe so.
Possible.
How do you not fucking know? It's a traumatic event.
You'd remember every detail.
Yeah, you
Shock
would.
Yeah.
and awe.
And she does, but she just can't say what those details
don't-
are.
I don't really remember. Are you fucking kidding?
I don't remember what they told me to say for this.
Exactly.
Like I said, Carrie and I just kind of drove by and were looking at the area.
And that's before you went to Michael Lank's house, correct?
That was on the way to Michael Lank's.
So in point of fact, you didn't go directly from One Meadows to Michael Lank's house.
I thought I had. I truly thought I had.
Now your memory is refreshed.
My memory is not. This isn't refreshing my memory. I do not remember going by my house before Michael Lank's.
Do you remember testifying a year ago that, well, let me ask it this way. Do you remember denying a year ago that you ever even stopped by 34 Fairview?
I don't remember that now.
Would it refresh your recollection to take a look at your prior testimony?
Sure.
The same
Remember
report
when-
that has you at Michael Lank's house
Mhm.
also has you picking up Nicole Albert going by 34 Fairview just before you went to Michael Lank's house. You aware of that?
We did not pick up Nicole Albert.
So you went by 34 Fairview, then diverted, and right after you went by 34 Fairview, went directly over to Michael Lank's house. What was the reason you stopped by 34 Fairview first?
We didn't stop by. Maybe Carrie slowed down, but we did not stop by 34.
So you did a drive by 34 Fairview. For giggles? What?
No, that's how we get to Michael Lank's house.
No?
If the report shows that you actually stopped at 34 Fairview and then went to Michael Lank's house, would we have another oh my gosh moment?
No, no, oh my gosh moment. We did
Nope,
not
no,
pick up
I'll believe
Nicole
that.
Albert.
Did anybody else go with you over to Michael Lank's house?
No, it was Carrie, myself, and her daughter.
On May 21st of last year, you were asked about this very thing.
Look at the demeanor. Totally different person.
Yeah, she's like,
Oh, yeah.
everything's great.
She took a gummy.
Two gummies later, she is not irritated at all.
In a prior proceeding, correct?
Correct.
At that time, you denied altogether ever going by 34 Fairview, correct?
No, I believe the paper says I never stopped by, but we drove by.
And now you're saying that you did stop.
Stopping by and driving by meant something different to me. Stopping by, I look at as like, then you pop in the house. Driving by is you just drive by. So we just drove by slowly and kind of looked at the scene.
Okay. What is with the drive? We just drove by slowly.
And we were like,
Drive by.
remember that
Weird.
lawn? Remember that?
Remember?
So fucking weird.
So weird.
Did anybody stop by or go by 34 Fairview during that roundabout?
No,
Nobody stopped off at 34 Fairview either on the way or on the way back?
no. I don't believe so. That wouldn't be the route in which to get to my house.
Right, exactly. Ms. McCabe, I think you just said that you maybe even spoke with Nicole.
I didn't speak with Nicole, no. We were in the car, Carrie and I, and Lexi.
You were denying that you ever spoke with Nicole or any other member of the Albert family or anybody at 34 Fairview as you sit here today.
As I sit here today, I'm telling you that we slowly drove by.
So again, last question on this point. You did not, you now admit, drive from One Meadows over to Michael Lank's house directly to drop off Carrie's daughter.
My memory is we did drive from One Meadows. I know what this piece of paper says. I'm telling you that just my memory is we left Meadows and went down Fairview and then went to Michael Lank's. But this paper is saying we stopped at my house first. I don't remember that. But again, I was in shock. So a lot of things from that day are foggy. Certain things, certain details I may have forgotten.
And all of your testimony of the last several days is based on that memory that you just described to these jurors, correct?
There are certain things I'll never forget, correct?
Of course she does.
And you told Trooper Proctor that when you arrived at the scene, after you got there, you, quote, first observed the vehicle, meaning Miss Reed's SUV, parked on the street by the driveway facing the direction of Chapman, correct?
Do you have something I can look at to refresh my memory?
Sure. Do you not have a memory of exactly what you told Trooper Proctor?
Well, I know what
Yes or no? You need your memory refreshed?
I would like to see what the report says, please.
You never once, Ms. McCabe, not once, mentioned a several-ton Jeep with a snowplow attached to it, did you?
I'm not sure if I did or not.
Let's take another look at the report. Would that refresh your recollection to see the report?
Objection.
Do you think that will help you?
I'll take a look at it. Okay.
May I?
Yes.
Not.
You were asked where that SUV was in relation to Ryan Nagel's car. Is that right?
I'll take a look at it.
Last name, sure. Not sure.
Remember do you remember how hard it was to watch the shit like the day of?
Yeah.
Fucking nuts. What is she gonna say this time?
Especially
Yeah,
when
it was like a movie.
Yeah,
they
like,
were,
it's
breaking
like
up the testimony per day.
Sweet Woman, I don't know if you watched last night, but I was like, it's like, for me, it's like Game of Thrones. Like that first time you watched it, there's nothing like it. And like all you want is to just experience that first time again when everything was surprising.
So I have never seen Game of Thrones.
Oh my God. It's so good. You should do what Cheryl did and watch it and tell me like how you feel all the time about it. That's what
I will
Cheryl
watch
and S did. I was like, thank God, thank you. I love that shit.
Yes, ruin.
No, I didn't
ruin
end
it
up
for me.
watching last night. I ended up talking to somebody that I hadn't talked to in a while, and I was like, change your plans.
That's nice. That's nice though.
Yeah, and eventually we get to see her, hopefully, again.
Who, me?
Will she be medicated or not? We'll find out.
Able to look at it to refresh my memory, please?
Well, let's start with this. Do you remember being asked about Karen Reed's SUV and Ryan Nagel's truck?
To be honest, I've had a few grand juries, so if you could show me what you're talking about, I would greatly appreciate it.
You called your sister at 6:07 and 42 seconds, correct?
I don't have my phone record in front of me.
Does that sound about right?
Approximately.
And you've made a second phone call at 6:08 and 17 seconds. Does that sound about right?
I did call her twice, yes.
And both of those calls show in your extraction that they were answered phone calls, correct?
I don't have my extraction in front of me.
Well, you've been asked this question a bunch of times, right? You were asked this question at the other proceeding, is that right?
Yes.
You
And
were shown phone records.
well, if you have them, I could see them here.
You were shown phone records then?
Yes.
And at that time, you were confronted with the fact that the phone records show a 7-second call for 6:07, correct?
Objection.
I'm going to strike the word confronted. Go ahead and ask.
I'll pick another
Go
word.
ahead and ask the
You
question.
were shown evidence that the 6:07 call lasted 7 seconds.
My sister never answered the phone.
Okay. I know you want to answer your own questions.
Yeah.
I'd like you to answer my question.
Smile.
Were you shown records that showed the call lasted 7 seconds?
I cannot
I missed
recall
this
the
one. She's
exact
funner.
record I was shown, but I was shown a phone record.
Okay. And you were shown that the same phone record showed that the 6:08 call lasted 8 seconds, right?
Again, I don't have it in front of me.
So the two calls at 6:07 and 6:08, at least the records indicate about 15 seconds worth of open line time.
That's a hard one.
7 seconds, 8 seconds, right?
You have the record in front of you. I don't.
I'm just asking if you were confronted, there's that word again, if you were shown records that established that based on your own phone extraction, your phone records, that the 6:07 call, 7-second call, the 6:08 call was an 8-second call, right?
I was shown records, but I don't know exactly what they were, how long the call said, because she never answered the phone regardless.
You also made another phone call at 6:23, did you not? To Brian Albert?
If you could share my phone record, it would be very helpful.
Ms. McCabe, you just said a second ago, and we can do this all day long, or we can just make it simple. The fact of the matter is that report did not show any of the calls that John O'Keefe's phone report showed, correct? From 12:14 to 12:50.
I believe there was one on there.
5:52. That's the next morning, ma'am, right?
Were there other calls in that time period on the Celebrate?
You just said there weren't. You just looked at them.
I've told you that Celebrate report was extremely hard to read.
Right. The fact is, there are no calls on your own phone extraction between you and John O'Keefe between 12:14 and 12:50. Would you disagree with that, at least on that report?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
The fact is that you deleted your call records before you turned your phone in, didn't you, Ms. McCabe? That's what that report shows.
Absolutely not.
You sanitized your phone because you didn't want the police to know who you had been calling or the fact that you had been calling John O'Keefe's phone incessantly, correct?
Incorrect. I willingly turned over my phone.
After you deleted your phone call logs, correct?
Absolutely not.
What date did you turn your phone over?
Possibly February 3rd.
How many days after this incident was that?
By this time, you really should have all of these answers like ready to go.
Right?
Shouldn't have to wait, think about it.
Who? Me?
No, Jim McCabe.
Oh, I thought you meant my favorite Game of Thrones character. It's Tyrion. Tyrion, not season 8. And I like Varys too. And Khaleesi.
So you had plenty of time to talk to that friends and family group and ultimately decide to delete your phone calls, correct?
Objection.
Sustained.
And then when I confronted you with a text message where you said, she's telling them everything, now it's, well, I may have heard a couple of things. Which is it?
No, she was going on and on and on like she does.
And you were listening on and on and on like you do.
I was probably hearing bits and pieces.
Why was it so important to report back to the group that you were happy that Carrie Roberts was saying, quote, everything?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
We had both lost our friend. Carrie Roberts was in shock, as was I in shock. The two of us had all this information that just kept coming back to us and back to us. And it's terrifying when you go through an experience and you're in shock. And Carrie was remembering things. I was remembering things. So I was happy for her that she was piecing it all together, and I had pieced it all together because at the end of the day, our friend was dead and we were trying to figure out what had happened to him together. There was no direction. We were all trying to figure out what had happened because that's what you do when you lose somebody you love.
Were you happy for her, or were you happy for you and Brian and Matt and Nicole?
For me, there is no story. There's facts and truth on this side. There's no story. The story that you've created is not the truth.
Did I create? I hit him, or did you?
That's fact.
A fact that conveniently you didn't mention in your report. It's a blank. Grand jury. Right? That kind of fact.
Objection.
Is that right?
That is a fact I mentioned. So in some reports, it's there.
With regard to the calls that were deleted from your phone, you were asked about this under oath at another proceeding, weren't you?
Correct.
And you claimed at another proceeding that you had an explanation for all these missed calls starting at 12:29, 12:41, 12:41, 12:43, 12:46, 12:47, 12:50. You have an explanation for that, right?
Can I see the report?
I'm asking you about your prior testimony.
And I'm asking
about these calls.
Yes, I'm asking, can I see it, please?
I'm asking you a different question. At this other proceeding, which you were under oath,
Yes.
right? You explained that these calls were what? These missed calls, incessant missed calls. What were they? You used a word. I like 2 words.
I believe I used the word butt dials.
You claimed that every one of these calls was a butt dial. Is that right?
Yes.
So according to you, you literally butt dialed John O'Keefe's phone 6 times in the span of 19 minutes. Is that right?
I don't remember making any of those calls. So my assumption is I put my phone in my back pocket and that was it.
Did you have a conversation with a trooper by the name of Tully, who interviewed you specifically about your contact with Michael Proctor?
Could I see the report to refresh my memory?
Do you not remember having a conversation with Trooper Tully?
I've had many conversations over the last 2 years.
Tully?
Over the last 2 years with a number of troopers.
Okay. All I'm asking you is, and I've got a report that can refresh your recollection. I want to know, first of all, do you remember having a conversation about your relationship with Michael and Elizabeth Proctor with Trooper Tully?
I know I had a conversation with a trooper about it. I don't remember exactly which trooper.
Fair enough. May I approach?
Yes.
Was that somewhere in the vicinity of late September, early October, when you had that conversation?
Is there a date on it?
Do you remember all the phone calls that you had with him?
No, I don't.
Would it refresh your recollection to take a look at a log of your phone calls?
Yes, that'd be great. Thank you.
May I approach?
Yes.
Those aren't all the calls that you had with Trooper Proctor. That didn't stop. It's just where these logs stopped, correct?
I'd have to see my further call logs.
Do you believe that you had additional phone calls with Trooper Proctor after that last call on the 31st?
I know I did in 2023.
Okay. In 2022, did you have additional phone calls with him?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look at phone records.
Does that jog your memory that you had multiple calls in February and March with Trooper Proctor, as well as the calls we've gone over with the records in January?
To be honest, I had calls with many people. I was in a state of shock for months following this. So if you have the record, I can answer off of that. But besides that, just reading them to me does not jog my memory. I'm sorry.
Before leaving, however, those same law enforcement officers asked you if you had contacted anyone in those 10 minutes when you indicated, I need 10 minutes to get ready, between the time they called you and the time that they showed up and came inside your house, correct?
Yes.
You told them that you had contacted your husband, Matt McCabe.
Yes.
Which is why he came home, right?
Yes.
And you told them that you had called Carrie Roberts before they interviewed you, correct? At that moment.
I'm not 100% sure, but if you have it, it seems like something I would do, but if you have it, could show me.
Absolutely. Fair enough. My word's not yours. You did say, quote, very close to them, correct?
I'd have to see it, but.
Well, you just testified to it yesterday. You remember saying, I did get very close to them.
I know I said I had got very close to them or close to them, something like that,
Okay.
yes.
I don't have a transcript of yesterday's testimony, I'm sorry. And in point of fact, in your entire grand jury testimony, you never said, my client said the words, I hate them.
Again, it's 227 pages.
Why is it 227 pages?
They're trolling us.
Come on, Matrix. 227 pages. How weird is that?
If only we had the verdict at 227. We should have.
So close.
That would have been weird. That would have.
Dave, you were there. They're your words. We're not asking you to rehearse something. You were there. Did you tell the grand jurors that my client said I hit him?
I have testified a number of times, but I was there the morning of January 29th when your client said, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him.
Did you tell that to the grand jurors?
I'm not sure.
Because you didn't, did you?
Again, I'm not sure.
Ms. McCabe, you were asked in your grand jury testimony no fewer than a dozen times, 12 times, 12 separate times, you were asked to repeat words that my client said both before, going to, and at the scene at 34:30 that morning. Correct.
Objection. Do you know the answer to that?
No.
Can you review that report, scan it, and let me know when you're done?
Okay, is there something specific I should be looking for?
I don't think you're going to find it, Ms. McCabe. I hit him.
So again, jurors disregard the comments. So it's question answer format only.
My question is, do you see the phrase, I hit him, as it's attributable to my client in that report? Objection. Ms. McCabe, my question is, did you tell Trooper Prince 3 days after the fact, I spoke with Karen Reed? Yes or no?
If you have a report, I don't remember the specifics. I met with many, many police officers.
Will you refresh your recollections to take a look at her report?
I'd take a look at it, yes, thank you.
Yeah. By the way, at the grand jury, when you were asked who you communicated that morning, or who you communicated with that morning, you didn't need to see a report, did you? You didn't ask to see a report, like you're doing here.
Well, I'm asking because you're asking specific questions about what I said on a specific day. And depending on who's asking the question, they ask questions in a different manner. So the answer is always going to be the same. If you ask me who I spoke to, I'm always going to tell you I spoke to Miss Reed and Julie. I called Julie Albert and I called Tom Beatty. The answer is always the same, but the way the question asked and maybe some of the words that I use may be different. I don't remember on specific days. We've been questioned many times, but the answers are always going to be the same. The wording may be different.
Yeah.
If the wording's different, the answer's not the same. That's how we communicate with each other, through words. So, don't change the words. She's hard to deal with.
Finish? That answer?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm going to allow that, but let's move on.
I'm trying to know that. When the Commonwealth asked questions about who you contacted that morning, at the record, you didn't need to have your recollection refreshed anyway. You said, talk to Karen Reed. Call Tom Beatty.
Correct.
You told him about your observations at the taillight that day, is that right?
I have to see the report, but I believe I told him about it, yes.
And he asked you to describe specifically what the taillight looked like,
Mm-hmm.
and you did so, correct?
Could I see the report?
All I'm asking right now, I've got the report.
Okay.
If you need it, I'll give it to you. I'm asking about your memory. Ms. McCabe, did you tell him about what the taillight looked like?
If he asked me what the taillight looked like, then I would have told him what it looked like, yes. There's a record, I think, of one.
Right. The record is of a Google search at 2:27 a.m. on your phone. Is that right?
I'm not a phone expert, so I don't know. I can't read.
You're well aware. You don't have to be a phone expert.
Either you did or you didn't.
I'm not a phone expert.
Did
You're
not.
an idiot.
Did not.
She can always try to talk her way out. Yeah, exactly.
Always.
To know that there was a Google search on your phone recovered at 2:27 in the morning. You know that. You've been told that. You've seen it. You've been asked about it dozens of times, haven't you?
I have been asked about it dozens of times, yes.
So let's set the foundation. There was a Google search on your phone at 2:27 a.m., correct?
Which Google search are you referring to?
It doesn't matter, Ms. McCabe.
Well, I know I did Ozone and I did Hockomock Sports.
And I didn't ask you
those
that.
were the only two things that I Googled.
I didn't ask you what you Googled. I haven't gotten there yet. We're going to get there. I've asked you, what's your Google search at 2:27 a.m. on your phone?
If you want to show me a report.
Sure.
Okay.
You don't, as you say, that you don't know.
I don't.
You have no record. You have nothing in your mind about Google search at 2:27 a.m. That's what you're testifying to further to a record.
Are you asking me if I made a Google search at 2:27? I don't know what.
Yes. That's what he's asking you. That's crazy that you don't understand what he's asking you.
Oh, she knows.
But Hank and Lally can ask whatever they want. She can spit it right out. Yeah, she's a good actress.
Time I was searching for Hockomock Sports and Ozone. I have no idea what time that was.
You're well aware that your records have been pulled, correct?
Yes, they have.
You've been with those records many times, haven't you?
I've been asked by you, yes.
And by others, right?
Yes.
I mean, the police asked you about it. You've been interviewed about it.
I've been asked by you.
And Mr. Lally?
Yeah, Mr. Lally asked about it, yes.
And every time you're asked, it's about a Google search at 2:27 a.m. That's all I'm asking.
It is, but it's not one that I remember doing or making or did. It's not one I did. It's just one that is in a record that was misread.
Are you denying that you made a Google search at 2:27 a.m.?
If you could show me this Google search, I'd appreciate it.
You indicated that you saw.
You're muted.
You're muted. Jinx.
Oh, I was just complaining about if you could show it to me. If you could just show it to me. Then maybe I did it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know.
She's a clown.
I don't know anything right now. Not while the defense is asking questions. I know nothing.
Her straddle him, lift up his shirt, lift up her shirt, and lay on top of him while Miss Roberts went over and removed snow from his face. That's how you testified last year, correct?
Okay.
Is that how you testified last year?
I'm not sure. I know.
Next question.
Would it refresh your recollection if you look at a copy of your testimony from last year?
I don't think looking at it would refresh my memory. I know I might have used different words, but the bottom line is I got out of the car, went behind the car, went over, and Karen had done that.
Different words.
How you testified last year. Really. Sitting on that witness stand. I'm asking you to refresh your recollection. See the transcript from last year.
I don't need to see my transcript. I know what I know and I know what I remember. So
That's not my question. I'm not asking what you remember now. I'm asking how you testified a year ago.
whether I said it was as we're fighting over silly words, whether I said it as I got out of the car, we were there.
Words matter. They matter a lot.
Okay, so remember, Mr. Jackson, no comments.
Or transcriptionist.
It's okay, can you answer his question?
Okay.
Do you remember exactly how this was testified last year?
I do not know.
What did you tell Trooper Proctor on January 29th? That's my question. Do you remember the exact words you used to him on the 29th?
I believe I said it was cracked and missing pieces.
Do you know that or are you guessing?
I'm not guessing.
Okay. Do you remember that specifically?
I remember describing it as cracked and missing pieces.
Do you remember saying it had a crack or she saw a crack in it?
I do not remember saying that, no.
Would it refresh your recollection to look at a copy of his notes?
Those are his notes.
Ms. McCabe, we can do this all day. Would it refresh your recollection to look at a copy of his notes? If it wouldn't, just tell us.
No, it wouldn't.
All right, before we all have a collective stroke, let's cut it there. I get the feeling Jen was a big fan of open book tests when she was in school. All right, I cut this video under the hour mark because we have some housekeeping matters to attend to. Firstly, today is the last day to vote.
Hope you guys have voted.
I think it's over. I think fuck you, Hank won.
Yeah, that's why I said I hope you guys voted.
Oh.
Check out a little bus stop live from today.
Yeah.
I don't have any timestamps. I missed it, so I just picked a good place to start.
Well, check this out. And we'll get back to serious shit soon. But first, I want to do this. Okay. Attorney Nan Gallagher. So she's gonna share her thoughts on
The
this.
shadows of the darkness all around. Wait.
Just a quick question. Is it November? Is that the latest?
Oh.
Is that the Netflix?
Does it show him in that intro stopping to pick up dog shit? Just walking his dogs?
It should.
Yeah, it should.
Special or documentary will come out, is anticipated to come out in November. That is news to me because I'm
That's my reporting. I have a couple sources on that, and I'm pretty sure on it. And again, they don't know exact dates that could change, but think about it too.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me. I'm a marketing guy. I used to market, my financial advisor business, my dog walking, and even some other stuff like the Hempfest back in the day. And for my marketing mind, that makes so much sense. Like if my series is bound on Aiden Carney and Karen Reed, and I can release it at any moment, I'm going to wait probably 2 weeks before his trial.
Oh yeah.
And especially if it's a 3-part series, which that's what's been reported. There's a 3-part series. Drop episode 1 2 weeks before the trial. The trial stops.
The fact that he's like excited about a McAlbert hit piece that's going to hit Karen Reed, that's the craziest part about this. Is that they love the Gretchen Voss article, which mostly attacked Karen Reed. They make me seem just like her idiot, like who just lied for her. That's all they make me seem like. But like mostly shit on Karen Reed and especially her attorneys, which they seem to be going along with. They're like, it is wrong, it's crazy what David United did. That's very unethical. Nothing David United did was unethical at all. Being friendly with me, talking to me, complimenting me, saying he likes my writing. We love the Turtle Boy stuff. Of course he loves the Turtle Boy stuff. Why wouldn't he love the Turtle Boy stuff? A lot of people love the Turtle Boy stuff. Why wouldn't Karen's lawyers love the Turtle Boy stuff? I'm publishing the truth that no one else has the balls to publish. Why wouldn't they like that?
thoughts, episode 2, halfway through the trial, then you hit him with the final episode. I mean, that would create a buzz for the network, for the Netflix series, I think. So I'm guessing it's true. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I think the Boston Magazine article, which I did read, and that in and of itself is problematic for Aiden and Karen Reed, and the anticipated Netflix documentary, which I've been made to believe or led to believe.
Why is it problematic? Why is that problematic that Gretchen Voss wrote an article? What do I care? How is that problematic? She's problematic for Gretchen Voss. Her career is fucked. She completely shit all over herself by doing that. So I'm curious how that's problematic for me.
Is not.
And now she's arguing with David Yannetti all day on X.
Yeah.
It's like, pick a better fight. Why would you pick Yannetti to fight with? Probably going to lose that fight for sure.
Obviously.
Going to be friendly.
Cookies McCabe, the Alberts. Allegedly, Jess Machado was in it crying about what Aiden wrote a blog on her. Yeah.
And
KT's going to be in there. Gretchen Voss.
Just to be clear, when I say it's not going to be friendly, because I paused, I mean it's not going to be sympathetic to Aiden, which is obviously the right of those involved in making it. It's their right to give their angle and flair to it and their substantive input. So I would be shitting in my pants if I were Aiden and his lawyers, because you can't really maneuver as a lawyer or a defendant out of the timing of all of that. I think I recall seeing at some point there was a clip of Aiden saying, you can't really get it, or it's not optimal to try to find a different jurisdiction, a different venue, because you can't really get away from Netflix. You can't. Netflix is everywhere. And nowadays, in recent years, Netflix promotes things in a way that, like, the minute you go into it, it'll be like, top 10 trending.
So these idiots are like, if this documentary hit piece comes out in November and it like smears me, like, he's in trouble. Why would I be in trouble? Because the jury pool is going to see that, right? So what you're saying is, it is perfectly legal for someone to publish content about another person that will affect a jury pool. That's what you're saying? That will influence a jury pool. That's what you're saying. That it's not problematic when Netflix or Sandpaper does it. But yet it is problematic. Oh, thank you for proving our point, dipshit. Go ahead.
Now, and not only that, but one thing that I don't think people are talking about enough is whether it's the Netflix anticipated documentary or the Boston Magazine article. Years back, you'd have a media piece like the Boston Magazine article, or you would have the Netflix documentary come out. Nowadays, you have things like that come out in print and on screen, and then you throw in, excuse me, I knocked my microphone. Then you throw in the tentacles and wheel spokes of social media on YouTube and other platforms where content creators are going to talk about it.
And amplify it.
Amplify, that's right. So it becomes much bigger. It's a force multiplier. So, I mean, I imagine you or other people will want to talk. Right. So this is going to be heavily amplified. And if I were Aiden, I would run for the hills and consider a plea. Because as I said last time I was on, I don't think it's looking good for him on some of the charges. I do think some they may fall off naturally or get voluntarily dismissed by the Commonwealth. But
you imagine it was like the biggest, Turtle Boy stand. We're gonna free Turtle Boy. We're gonna fight this. These charges are wrong. Man, she's like, I would take a plea. Why the fuck would I plea? The fact that this idiot is acting like she's like some sort of criminal defense attorney who has any idea what she's talking about. Again, do you know how hard it is to be a lawyer who loves going on camera during the Karen Reed saga and not have more than 10,000 followers? Because that's what she has. Every lawyer people just want to hear from lawyers all the time. Oh, brother counsel, what's brother counsel got to say? Boom. He just comes on the scene, 60,000 followers over however many he has, right? You name them. Just boom, they come on the scene, they explode. With her, nobody wants to hear from her because she's retarded. She talks. She's like a robot.
She doesn't stand for anything.
Her or BLT, but
You're muted.
Look at the freeze game on there. That's hilarious. Oh God. Yeah.
How is anyone supposed to take her seriously when she was standing for he did nothing wrong and throw this case out to you should take a plea?
Flip-flopper.
Exactly.
Flippity flop.
Tough one.
But I don't see him getting out of this without
flip-flop more than what I have in my closet.
Last time, my understanding is he then
Flip-flop more than what?
That I have in my closet.
Oh.
My shoe closet.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to practice hamster style anymore, Dad.
said once he found out I said that, he said he was going to go on a big fuck you tour, and I'm going to be on it as one of his next stops. So
he's coming to New Jersey, is he?
I don't know. Why don't you come here, Aiden, on your fuck you tour? And
let me know when you're going to go see Nan. I'll come with you.
Yeah, let me know when you're going to be in New Jersey for the fuck you tour. I promise I won't let law enforcement know.
Does he know about the laws about cyber harassment in New Jersey? Let me ask you this other question too, because I mean,
I actually I wasn't intimating that. I was intimating that there might be a bench.
I'm making a joke. They'll claim I'm trying to have him arrested and all this other shit. I can't even make jokes anymore. He gets so worked up. But anyways, I want to ask you about the cyber harassment again, because it just came to me.
Cyber harassment, okay.
Is it possible that the judge might like issue an order to him, like, you can't talk about her anymore? If you do, we're locking you up. Like, is that possible? And can they even like take away his computer rights possibly if he's convicted?
Okay. What are these people? Convicted? Oh my God, dude. Can the judge say you can't talk about someone? The answer to that is no. That's unconstitutional. How do you know that, Mike? Because the first judge did issue an order saying I couldn't talk about her. And Judge Polodnik at our December 18th restraining order two-party hearing looked at that order and voided it ab initio, which means never existed from the beginning, that the order was never valid because it specifically said I couldn't talk about her. And no order is allowed to say you can't talk about someone. I've got an order on Krusty. It clearly doesn't stop her from talking about me. You're allowed to talk about people. And what was the other stupid? I mean, look at these questions. Like, what kind of? He's so
okay.
You might like issue an order to him, like, you can't talk about her anymore. If you do, we're locking you up. Like, is that possible? And can they even like take away his computer rights possibly if he's convicted?
Can you take his? She's like, look at her face. Like that's like a serious question she's pondering.
Are they gonna just like harness your IP address, and every time you do something on the internet, they're gonna like pop on there and illegally watch you do it?
Like, Nan's biggest concern in life is like burner accounts.
Yeah, but she's giving them legal advice, and then she's sitting on here and talking about, yeah, we can just take away your computer privileges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
She's talking out her ass.
You're gonna come sit at my house? So does that mean I can't have internet? Is that what that means? Like, you get no internet anywhere. No phone internet, no 5G, no shitty
Banned.
3G. Banned.
No AOL, nothing.
Never looking up how to make biscuits again.
Banand.
Who's making biscuits?
Can you take away someone's computer rights? Spoiler alert, no, you can't. You can't. You cannot kick me off the internet.
So trust
for this. That's not how it works here.
Okay, let me start with the second part. As far because I think I heard you say something about like take away his computer or something like that.
Do they do that in New Jersey ever?
So in New Jersey, a criminal court doesn't have the ability to just say we're taking away your computer rights. Like if he's, you said if he's convicted of this level of or this, I think it's a 4th degree felony, and whether he actually gets sentenced to jail time or comes out with probation, if he pleads something like that, courts won't impose any restriction on his First Amendment rights.
I called some woman mean names on the internet. Are these people retarded? Any legal analyst looks at this and it's like, they look at the Federal letter that was just printed, and they're like, yeah, this is not going anywhere. That's what you think about. Like, this is actually outrageous. Actually, this whole thing is absolutely outrageous. And she doesn't have a witness intimidation statute to hide behind. It's like someone was being mean to this. Again, you have to read the Federal letter to understand how absurd this is.
Moving forward to like take away computer time or somehow censor him, that doesn't work that way. The most the court can do, and that kind of goes to the first part of your question, which is depending on if this settles with some type of plea agreement, the courts can impose some type of future restrictions, like different types of probationary measures that will say you will not write about her, you will not talk about her, you will not imply that you're talking about her. You will zip your lip and you know.
They actually can't do anything like that, man. Everything you just said is unconstitutional. But go ahead.
Tie up your fingers so you don't.
Can we take away her eyeliner privileges?
Moving forward, if that does.
Who are you talking about?
It has gotten slightly better.
Yeah,
she just surpassed,
slightly.
Surpassed Axl Rose in eyeliner purchases.
Like, why do you need to outline them that much? Just a little bit. It's supposed to be subtle.
So you know where her eyes
Well,
are.
in the 80s.
Yeah. Or if you're like
my eyes are up
performing
here.
on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My eyes are up here.
Yeah.
In the middle of these huge black circles.
Doesn't work. Meaning if the criminal judge in New Jersey doesn't do that, which I can't imagine he or she would not, LS then has the ability to go to a chancery court in New Jersey and seek some type of, it's kind of like injunctive relief where she would have a court in the Chancery Division, which is different than criminal, issue a ruling that he cannot do that. It's like a restraining order. Please stop doing that moving forward. And if the Chancery judge sees that there's been a criminal conviction for this type of behavior, but he's out on probation and he's out of state living his life, a Chancery court in New Jersey will be very quick to issue a forward-looking order that says you can't look, talk about her, allude to her, or any of the like. The problem that LS faces, and it's not just on.
Look at her neck, though. How is she? She has my grandmother's neck.
Damn, look at.
I like how he points to it with the mouse.
Yeah, but look at the freeze frame. Oh, that was. Watch this. It's awesome.
And it's not just on.
Look at her neck, though. How is she?
Oh my god. That's funny.
She has my grandmother's neck. It just reminds my grandmother's name was Nana. Like it's like seeing Nana. You go and see her, and it's like she has old person neck. Everything about her looks so. When I found out she was only a couple years older than me, I was shocked. I'm like, what? You have kids my age? How's that possible? Good God! And I found out how old she was. I'm like, what?
Her issue is that, as I know I've observed, and I don't think I'm alone, that Aiden does a lot of things, from my observation, in my opinion, that kind of blows.
Wait, she has kids in their 40s?
What?
No,
Is that what
as
he
old
just
as
said?
His grandmother
he has
does.
kids.
Oh,
His
okay.
kids and her kids are the same age, like in comparison.
Okay. I was supposed to say, what the fuck? Whatever.
It's a proverbial
Well-
dog whistle for other people to do.
But what?
The explanation is that like she had like significant weight loss over a short period of time. So
Got her soul sucked out.
yeah, it tends to kind of like make your skin more saggy.
Yeah, but she did it naturally.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can do it naturally and still have saggy skin.
Oh yeah.
So he'll say, I'm not going to talk about her, but X, Y, or Z, and then suddenly X, Y, or Z happens because there's followers who belong to a cult, in my opinion, and then follow what he asks them or implies they should do. He'll say, I don't ask people to do anything.
I don't.
Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not true.
It's
I think
true.
a lot depends on how people perceive getting within your good graces. So I think LS faces a tough road moving forward if she expects, once this matter is fully prosecuted, whether there's jail time or not, whether it's dismissed or not, whether there's probation or not, that this is
I mean, the fact that they're even debating this jail time, probation, this is a joke, a complete joke, a travesty, like absolute joke. Remember, this person at a restraining order hearing voluntarily dropped the order after admitting to the judge they're not scared of me, that they're not in fear, they don't need this protection, they don't need anything. Like, that's it. Like, if you think, like, the fact that this is even up for debate is wild.
Going to be the end of Aiden Carney talking about her, writing about her, or implying that he's talking, about her, or blowing a dog whistle as to her. So she's made her bed. She's going to have to lie in it, as far as I'm concerned. But she will have the availability of post-trial relief that she can avail herself to as a victim.
What else is
Suffolk. I think he's better off in Suffolk, where black people actually are, who've been passed over by the police, which is crazy to say because he hasn't been nice to them. He hasn't been good to the people in the hood. He hasn't been nice to the city of Boston.
I like how he's like the hood.
He hasn't been nice to the people in the hood.
Hey,
Damn.
not everyone
He's the
deserves your
spokesperson for
kindness.
the city of Boston.
He's reaching deep in there now for some shit.
Yeah, he is the
Isn't that
spokesperson
JFK?
for Boston. He says that Boston doesn't like this and Boston doesn't like that and Boston doesn't like Glare. It's like, who the fuck are you?
He's Boston.
He lives in the North Shore.
He's got a
He's like
Boston hat
Wilmington,
on,
isn't
Mary
he?
B.
Yeah.
He has a Boston Red Sox hat on.
Oh, okay.
So, right, I guess that's like, you hold the paddle, you get to talk. If you got your Boston hat on, you get to talk.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Well, he's got the hat on right now.
Okay.
And he's fucking killing it.
He's like black people is the hood. Listen to what he says here. This is like this is back in his like Suffolk. He has this whole rant about how Suffolk County would be better for me because there's black people in it. Listen to this.
But from people, and
I love it.
you're on trial. We're not on trial, bro. Enjoy. Oh man, I mean, what do you think though? Like he just keeps getting these fires going with all these different people, and obviously we do have some supporters from Norfolk County that watch these programs, and they especially support Karen. A lot of them, and some of them support the McCabe's and the Alberts, and he thinks Norfolk County is going to be better than Suffolk. I think he's better off in Suffolk, where black people actually are, who have been effed over by the police, which is crazy to say because he hasn't been nice to them. He hasn't been good to the people in the hood. He hasn't been nice to the city of Boston.
So black people live in the hood. That's what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, like this is why liberals are like the most unintentionally racist people ever, right? When it's just like because that's first of all he lives in Marblehead. He's an oceanfront guy. Mike chooses to live in an all white town, right? far away from black people, right? But he's like really in touch with black people in the hood, as he calls it, because to him, he hears the word black people.
He had Afro Man on his show.
That's true.
Enough said.
But he's like, what does he think of the hood? The hood. You know, Mike, there's black people that live like not in the hood, in like, you know, neighborhoods, like not like the hood you're talking about. Like they live in like nice neighborhoods. A lot of black people do, and they're not. We don't have like confined racial ghettos anymore. Like white people live in the hood too, sir. So that's you know, just saying.
But at the same time, that's how I think he's disliked in Norfolk County. What do you think? What do you think about all this stuff?
As an outsider, I think he's disliked in Norfolk County. I think he has a very high opinion of himself if he thinks otherwise. And I'm just going by things like looking at the Kansas Select Board meetings. I actually talked to quite a bit of people in Norfolk County as well, and I hear different buzzings. At least prior to leaving X, I was following different creators or accounts that were kind of talking about the.
You don't know shit.
She'd be perfect for this show. I could just start the show and ask her one question. She could talk for 3 hours, and then I could hit the end stream.
And just say like the same thing over and over again in different ways.
If that's how we get there. Which is probably how we're going to get there, but I mean, we could do that.
And then at the very end, she's always, if I were Aiden, I'd be very concerned.
Yes, I'd be very concerned.
Let me just sum it up that way.
The word on the street in Norfolk County. So I think I can't speak to whether he'd do better in Suffolk County or not. I don't know, probably. And I don't know if it's because of racial composition or otherwise, or just the affliction of certain members of the community in Suffolk County based on, you know, their own experiences. I can simply say if he thinks that Norfolk County loves him and is going to just support his conduct after they've been literally subsidizing this prosecution as to him, which has languished for, what is it, 2+ years? I mean, how long has it been since he was first arrested?
I think like 2.5 years.
So he's like, the Norfolk County taxpayers are not going to like me because they've had to pay for my prosecution. Oh, right, because that was my choice. That was my choice. I chose this prosecution. Oh, right. Yeah, or they could just have like not arrested me or Karen Reed. They could just not done that because neither of us did anything wrong. How about that? Just throwing that out there.
This morning, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while.
People in Norfolk County have to remember you're paying for that. And this is a type of case with this many charges that should have gone to trial long ago. So this can gets kicked down the road and kicked down the road. Some of which, by my observation, is because of the acts of the prosecution, the Commonwealth. And some of it seems to be some gamesmanship going on the part of his attorney.
What gamesmanship are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? What gamesmanship? First of all, the first special prosecutor is like pretending to be dying. Okay, Ken Mello. So that was an issue. Then a new special prosecutor had to take over, and he got handed this shit case, right? And by gamesmanship, do you mean the Karen Reed trial that was going on? Because we don't schedule the hearings. They schedule these pre-trial hearings. We have motion hearings, and we try to get my phones back, and we have to go over the taint team, and then they don't give us discovery, and then we have to file a motion to compel the discovery. There's a lot that goes into this, Daniel. A lot that goes into this. And the trial date was set in like December of last year. Remember, they moved everything to this new judge, right? We were going from judge to judge to judge. We don't assign, and every new judge didn't know what the hell was going on. They had to get caught up on it. And then they assigned, I mean, this is like insane. They're so stupid. They're so stupid. But yes, it's my fault that's taken so long.
I'm calling balls and strikes, folks, and I think that this is language. But in addition to that, Mike, besides the fact that, you know, what you were saying about Karen Reed, what he needs to realize is because he has created an adversarial relationship with Karen Reed, and it is. Anyone who thinks it's not adversarial, now you're wrong.
How do you know I don't talk to Karen Reed and Karen Reed's can't? How do you know, Daniel? Like unlike you guys, I wouldn't come on here and announce that to the world. But you honestly believe that Karen Reed and I are being sued for the same thing by the same people for the same shit, right? And you believe that her and I are not working together. You believe that, okay? Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Sure thing, Daniel. Yeah, they want this divide. None of us talk to Karen Reed. Like Karen Reed cut all these people off.
You're muted.
Before you go into the pen, you can take Brian's class on how to survive jail. He's watched a lot of prison shows.
Yeah. He's definitely the expert on that.
Sweet woman, they had a dude come on JFK and he had like a spider tattoo on his elbow, and as soon as he got on camera, LTO was like, oh man, those are sweet tattoos.
Like, no, sir.
He tries to act like he's so like, I watch a lot of prison shows. It's like that's not gonna work out well for him. Blah blah blah. It's like
I've seen Survivor.
Dude, stop fucking talking, dude.
I watched 6 seasons of prison television. I know what to do.
Jail season 1.
Yes. As long as you come out, you have to spend the night. You have to stay there with him and sleep in the bed with him. He's got bunk beds in his room. And you have to go in there and you have to sleep with him for a week.
It's like somebody
Genuine,
trying to
what's
like go through the border after watching all of like the border seizure type of videos. It's like,
well, what's going to
I
happen
know
on
how
the
to
bunk
do
beds
this.
late at night too, Lubin? You can't get out of there either because he's got like locks and
The
stuff
shows
on the
do
door.
kind of go hand in hand, you know.
Yeah, you're going to get the real experience. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's scary to think
Squirrel.
about. LTL training you for prison. Ugh.
TBDS fever. I want to hear the song.
We did it, Tommy. A long time ago. After she realized how nuts they were, right? And like, why do you think none of them are doing fundraisers for her anymore? Because she cut them all off. She didn't talk to any of them. She realized the whole recording gate thing caused the divide that I think her and I both wish would be differently. I'm just saying. But yeah, Manuel thrives on
Sometimes
it. She
you
has to
just
create
have to
this
communicate.
idea that like we're still Team Karen Reed. No, you're not. You're with 5150. 5150 released Karen Reed's entire signal messages with me when she released my phone. That's it. She released the recordings. She did all that. So all of these things are caused by 5150. And why did she do that? Because Karen Reed won't return her calls either. So she's like, fuck her then, because that's what she does, right? So you guys don't get to say, you don't get to support her and then be like, we're on the side of Karen Reed. And also you're out here simping for the McAlberts like every day. So go for it.
He allegedly, I'm going to use quote unquote for entertainment purposes only, whatever disclaimers people want to put, whatever disclaimers you want to put out there. He allegedly feloniously wiretapped her. Has it been prosecuted? No, not yet. Do I think
feloniously?
Oh, again, nice.
Feloniously
frame.
did a vignette. Is she gonna talk about vignettes?
No, that's
Turtle Boy was here
LTL's
last
new
night.
word.
Last night while we were kind of watching this, but we didn't watch very much of it. So we played enough of it where he realized they were talking shit about him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the.
We inspired him.
Look at the freeze frame now.
Right.
Oh, we need like a whole video of Nan freeze frames.
She got peanut butter on the roof of her mouth or something.
That would be awesome.
Well, I don't know, and I don't care. Does anyone think?
Will it ever will? No, it won't. Feloniously wiretap. Oh my God, they're so dramatic.
Who's watching this out of the 1,000-something people you mentioned think that he didn't do it or that she's happy about? I mean, she's pissed. So I don't think Aiden really understands that when push comes to shove, Norfolk County, which for whatever they think of Karen Reed, and I think there are many people who love her very much, or at least feel sorry for her, support her when she's got lawsuits pending, which we'll talk about, that may have a devastating financial impact on Norfolk County and other agencies and institutions. But what I will say is, by creating an adversarial relationship with her, by the very nature of, frankly, his annoying conduct with her, sounds like from some of the extraction that I reviewed, he was a bit of an annoyance to her. If you want to wiretap her and then she publicly comes forward, I think from what I understand from listening to JFK, she first went to Will shut her down. Good job, Will. Way to go. That woman helped make your platform. And now you just turned away from her because you didn't want to go again.
Karen Reed made Will's platform. Will's platform existed long before Karen Reed. And if anyone made this whole thing that Karen Reed made us is just wild. Like, no, the corruption that happened to Karen Reed made us. Like,
Oh, look,
Michael
he got
Bachmann made us. Michael Morrissey made us.
He got a zapper.
They could have framed anyone. Whoever they framed, I would support it. Period.
Oh, somebody sending the battery powered.
Yeah, you hit the racket one.
Those are awesome.
Yeah,
I
they're
stuck
fun.
my friend's finger in it when she was sleeping once.
How'd that go?
That sounds bad.
She jumped a mile high.
I hope nobody clips that, especially Cherry. I stuck my friend's finger in it while she was asleep. Sweet woman, 2026.
Interchangeable person. If they framed Lucky Locker, I would have supported them too. So the corruption actually made us. Because without corruption, we'd have no corruption to expose. Right? So Karen Reed did not make us. This is just such a silly talking about. If anything, Will's channel helped raise thousands and thousands of dollars for Karen Reed Legal Defense, which is why she even came on his channel like during the trial or like right before the second trial. She came on a fundraiser that he was hosting. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, lady?
Against Aiden, which really shows a lot of high moral character on your part. And then since recording date, this is my observation, the community tanked. And Karen went into JFK's chat that infamous night in the fall of 2025 and said that there were certain people that, and I'm paraphrasing, let her down.
That infamous night in the fall. What the fuck is she talking about? Holy shit. That infamous. I mean, are we fucking, is this the Revolutionary War or something? What is happening? This is an internet beef, or are we taking over Canada? What the fuck is happening here? That infamous night. Mike came through on his horse telling everybody, the British are coming. And I'm gonna wrestle every fucking one of them.
And she's not happy about it. And it goes beyond Aiden. And did she name anyone? No. Did she do you all a kindness by not publicly disparaging you? Sure. Did you all act like a bunch of petulant assholes once she did that? And either call her a see you next Tuesday, a liar, tell her to get a job, compete with her fundraising, and be in a
What are these things? The old get a job thing, like that's a horrible thing. Like, oh, you called her see you next Tuesday. They're so stuck on that. Go back and listen to the tape. It's actually a very, I was actually defending her hard when I used that, believe it or not. That lady was coming at me. She's like, you are defending a murderer and this and that. I go, I'm defending a see you next Tuesday, not a murderer. Get it right. Okay? It's a joke. It's comedy. But that's all they have to hide behind is that. It's just so stupid.
Position where you are all
her boyfriend to defend her honor.
Adversarial to her. Some of you continue, most of you continue to still grift off of her, which I think is fucking ridiculous. You know, it's not shit all over her. You're gonna shit all over her. You're gonna wiretap her, and I'm sure people can speculate as to why that was done. I have my own feelings. And now you're in a position where you're gonna still grift off of her. Like, what kind of piece of shit are you? So if you're gonna be adversarial to her, Aiden,
the outrage she has.
you should worry about.
I feel
The
it.
jury,
she's really mad.
You're an fan, or they listen to BLT, or there's any type of young jerks. I've heard stupid jokes that you want to pop up there.
What stupid jokes?
Oh God, these
are just things they said.
Tommy, we did it. You just can't miss this.
Hey, New Hampshire dude.
Oh, New Hampshire dude's here.
Outta
Oh,
here.
nice.
He sucks.
Nan simp squared.
At least we're fun.
Oh yeah, at least we don't give a shit what you say. Say
And
what you
that's
want,
totally
New Hampshire
unsafe to do a
Don't
handstand
time
around
him
like a bunch
out.
of lit candles.
Yeah, don't time him out. He's having a good time. Let him troll.
You are worried. You're worried for yourself. You're worried for your own dwindling numbers and what I observe to be probably, allegedly, numbers of subscribers that you may pay for. That's certainly my observation.
Pay for subscribers? Once you start accusing people of paying for subscribers, you've completely lost the plot. Like you're admitting defeat when you do that because you can't prove that. You're just making. That's what Krusty has said. Oh,
going full Krusty, we like to call it.
You paid for that. You guys paid for that. For the crowds outside of court. Crowds on demand. Once they start saying that, it's because they've lost, because they have no explanation. They're like, well, if he's so bad, then why does he still have a lot of subscribers? Why does he still have 163,000 subscribers? Why isn't he going down? Everyone else's numbers are going way down. Everyone else has lost 5,000, 10,000.
You want to get kicked out? Seriously?
Yeah, so he can go cry about it. Oh, Red House kicked me out.
Now you're never leaving.
Badge? You have a badge for him now?
Yeah, if you want to troll us, then stick with it, dude. Don't give up so easily.
You're gonna have to do a lot better than that.
Yeah.
You don't want to kick me out, guys? Like Mama said, I gotta stay here until I get kicked or I gotta put the keys to the Maserati on the hood.
Why isn't he? Well, he must be paying for it. That's like giving a white flag saying, I can't explain that. Like his numbers and the fact that his numbers are not dwindling, the fact that he is stagnant, the fact that every time he does a show, he gets between 5,000 and 7,000 live viewers generally, right? And however many on the replay, probably 30 to 50,000 on the replay, whatever. The fact that, you know, that happens, that those numbers are not going down, they can't explain that. And so they're like, well, he's buying them. So that's you're admitting defeat there, Nando, when you just make shit up. Go ahead.
What I've learned
we win.
And more importantly, for someone who's
I don't
shit
think
on
she
content creators
can.
like Mike and Brian and JFK and others about their dwindling audiences, you could.
Do you hear
I'm not
how
trying to run.
Slow I talk. You think I care about your girlfriend running circles around?
I'm not trying to run.
It's hot in Mississippi, dude.
In the physical sense, I'm saying.
I bet you I could kick her ass at Game of Thrones trivia. So
I'm poor and I have to be in the heat all day, New Hampshire, dude. Last thing I give two shits about is you and your girlfriend. But it is funny. It's very funny. We're not going to kick you out and you got to stay in here the whole time because Mama said you better get in there and get them boys. Get in there and get them. Make them do some felonious stuff.
Give them some vignettes.
Yes. Vignettes for everybody. Vignettes for everybody.
Even fucking fill a golf outing and had the convenience of rain to make an executive decision to
I couldn't fill a golf outing, huh? Well, I did. I had 80 people sign up. Well, 78.
The
Okay, pretty close. We'll round
convenience
up.
of
It was
rain.
78 honest. Plus
That would be an
okay, so
inconvenient
that's something I would give
thing.
myself because I'm going to golf too. I'm
Me
not
too,
gonna sit down and
Kylie.
Watch it. And so, yeah, that's what happened. Okay, and you think that I couldn't fill it? What are you talking about, man? Let's see you do it.
know,
Also. Try to get.
Somebody fed him after midnight last night. It's a problem. Yeah.
Got him wet. Never forgive him.
I'm not going to say the wet joke I just thought about.
More than 5. Do it. Do it tomorrow. Let's see you do it.
early postpone it. So
Our
why don't you
numbers are
worry
all,
about
you know,
your own
and
numbers?
that's the thing. Our numbers are all going up, and it drives them crazy now when I bring it up because they.
Oh, here's the cry for a rant. This is when he starts going into full psychosis about and just gaslighting. The numbers are up. The numbers are up. Are they? Are they? Let me see. Let me see this. Let me see if the numbers are up.
No, Patty.
Okay.
That's what he
Check the
wants.
Numbers. Okay. First, let's listen to the rant,
wants.
and then we'll check the numbers. Let's listen to his rant here.
To talk about our numbers for months and months. And DB, I don't know if you noticed, bro. I noticed you said 300 this time. Last time you said it was like 50 or 100. I mean, you had to raise the number because you know it doesn't sound right anymore. And tonight with Nan, of course, we're breaking more recent records. Like we have more viewers here tonight than we probably have had in like 3 months. And last time Nan came on, last time you came on, same thing. And we're getting more likes too, though. Like that's the thing. They could say there's more haters, but there's more people that support it too.
And conveniently, it's around the same time that I start talking about you guys. That okay.
You can see it through the super chats.
Well, let me
finish this. Because JFK today, watching this show, I saw numbers on JFK show I haven't seen in a long time. So I've been watching LTL show. I've been seeing numbers I haven't seen in a long time over there.
Really?
I think you're noticing, aren't you, Aiden? And I think you're a little worried about it because our numbers are moving up. Like I said, I'm not even trying yet, bro. Like I'm taking it easy. I'm still taking it easy. I still haven't thrown all my into it. And eventually that's gonna happen here. So Nan, you want to say something? Go ahead.
I apologize.
I mean, the delusion about this. So let's check the numbers. Let's check the numbers, shall Let's go over here and check the numbers on the young jerks. Okay. So, 7,000 watch that. 4.8 thousand watch that. 6.6. Okay.
I don't have any troll ladies. And I don't have any sock accounts like your girlfriend and you. I got one account. So you can leave anytime. But nobody here's going to be mean to you. Because we don't want to hurt your little feelings.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to hurt your little feelings.
I'm glad you're
wanna come in
staying.
here- You want to come in here and fight with people? That's cool.
Hell yeah, it's cool. These people need a fight.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. But, we're not going to kick you out.
No.
Single digits. 5, 4, 2, 6, 4,
White
5,
Mike.
7, 2, 6, 2, 4, 8. Ooh, 8's good.
It
3,
is
3,
fine.
1, 5, 2, 5 under 1,000. Under 1,000. Okay. 3. Oh, we got 12. Oh, because he is streaming my anti-slap hearing. But okay. Yeah, when he talks about me, I suppose there's more. But let's go back. Let's check out before you went completely insane. Let's see what your numbers were back then, shall we? I see me there. Oh, Turtle Boy court hearing. Okay, members only. Interesting. So let's say a year ago, what people are saying. 21,000. Okay. 32,000, 12,000, 90. Oh, Bettero's on 97,000, 90,000,
Damn.
49,000.
A lot of people.
41. Oh, he's got
After
my.
Mike.
Damn.
The only time I ever watched him was when Better was on.
Yeah, because it wasn't watching him; it was watching Better.
Throw away a guy who brings you 100,000 views. Do the math. Do the math. Oof. Mucho.
Hi, beautiful.
Attorney on 41,000. Bettero on 148,000. 148,000. Right? Waiting for a verdict, 16,000. Stop looking at 100,000. 100,000. Look at this. Look at this. Oh boy. 24,000. Oh, there's me.
He shouldn't have been starting beef with Bettero. I don't know. How did you fuck that up? That's bad. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
but
sad.
once
I'm
you
sad
like
because
kind of cross that line, like aren't you're like too tone deaf to understand you cross that line. Oh,
how do you not know?
You just keep on digging further.
I'm telling you, if Mary B got me 150,000 views, I'd have people sitting in her driveway protecting her, making sure her fucking internet was on. Home slices to be living next door. Make sure that shit's set up right every time we get ready to go. Shit. That's money right there. You don't have to worry about fucking super chats. But, you know, he fucked that up.
There's me calling out being fundraiser for Aiden County. Oh, they did a. Oh, I gotta
we're
see
getting
this.
rated.
I gotta see this. Oh, this is Jen Albin's on this. You wanna see this?
And you don't support all these other people. There are other people still that could, be in harm's way. They're still threatening us. They're still, who knows, pressing charges. We hear this shit all the time. So you got to support Aiden. I'm sorry to go for so long, but I just,
you know what? That's one of the things that I love about you, Mike, is that you are a great speaker. You're very passionate, and you're able to put your thoughts together in a cogent way that makes sense that everybody can understand.
Yes.
And I agree with
The
you.
defense fund just got over 180,000. So
Yes.
we're making some.
Did he say cogent in a what? Hold the fuck on. I love when people are too smart for their words.
That's one of the things that I love about you, Mike, is that you are a great speaker. You're very passionate, and you're able to put your thoughts together in a cogent way that makes.
Cogent?
In a cogent way. Cogent.
Cogent. In a cogent way.
That's a new word for me.
For you?
Come here, Freya.
You don't know all words, Mary B.
Come here, baby.
I'm trying to learn a new word here. Mary B's belittling it. Don't belittle the experience.
Sense that everybody can understand.
Yes.
And I agree with you.
Defense fund.
Yeah, where is the medium?
We're making some progress there.
Did that ever happen?
Not yet. They've had her on for a couple of, like, I guess, to get people in there, maybe. To help with that $888 it costs to fucking... I didn't know that talking to John O'Keefe had a price. I mean, they've raised $1 million. We could have just raised $900.
And given some change back.
Ah, thank you. I knew there was some smart people here.
Thank you.
See, Mary B, I told you it was a real fucking word.
Whatever, I'm stupid.
We all are. I never heard it.
I need to read more books.
Yeah. More books with the word cogent in it.
Oh, Betty's Nerfic.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tracking that, B. I really appreciate that.
I got starting numbers and everything, so I got you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We got to up your percentage on the Cap 401k plan. You might. We're gonna bankrupt this thing. All right. So
it's so funny. TBDS, 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 TBDS. 4 out of the 5 people on there now say that I'm guilty and should be in jail. How about that?
They caught the TBDS fever.
Like, what are we gonna do in Karen Reed's over? You have 50,000. Because he kind of came up with a whole thing called Trooper Gate. Remember that one?
I want to hear cry for nice things.
Signing up for the Young Jacks.
Right, let's
Mike, I want Aiden. I mean, I am very thankful for Aiden for a lot of reasons, which I can talk about. But I think the big thing that people have to recognize, whether you like Aiden or not, whether you support him or not, whether you're a liberal like I am, there's a lot of liberals on this panel. We support Aiden.
Damn, we should just shut
That's
this
not very
fucking
nice.
show down. Just shut the fucking show down.
You made me so sad.
New Hampshire dude's right. You're right, man. You really
I'm
should
gonna
just
go
get off
cry.
here. You should just get off here and just be done with it, you know?
Yeah. Benny Mang and Hacksaw. Yeah. Yeah, it's Danny Mang chilling with my boy Hacksaw, live streaming on YouTube, bringing that real talk raw. Out in Mississippi where we taking nice and slow, while Randall's in the back living in his car though. Old man in his 50s thinking still got a chance, but all he do is mumble, homie cane in hands. He tried spitting bars, but they came out like a sigh, so sad it made LTL cry. That dude's a butterfly. We're taking it slow, talking that southern drawl. While Randall in the hood booger crew start to fall. Ain't no rhythm in your flow, so just quit, pack it up. Pack it up. Danny Mang and Hacksaw, we be sipping from the cup. Two-stepping on the beat, we chillin' while we float. Randall wish he had a rhyme, but he can't steal the show. I roast LTL, that boy cries like a kid. And Mike Crawford screaming jeans, guess he just hid. Sitting in his car. car, living sad and alone. Meanwhile, I'm out of building up my throne, talking slow with the folks while these wannabes tweet. You ain't got what it takes, your game's obsolete. We taking this slow, talking that southern drawl. While Randall in the hood booger crew start to fall. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no rhythm in your flow, so just quit, pack it up. Danny banging hacksaw, Danny banging hacksaw. We be sipping from the cup.
Just kidding. All right, back to this.
Like that's the thing I like about Aiden. In the end, politics really don't matter. You know, it's about who you are, what you're doing. And the biggest thing about Aiden's cases is it affects every single one of us. If you're on social media, if you're on Twitter, Facebook, if you do a YouTube show, this can affect you because they're using what they're doing to Aiden for like 10 other people, and you could be one of them next. Like that's what they're gonna do. And so we need to beat this back because this is about journalism. They targeted him because of what he wrote. And you know this because the people who investigated him and who are prosecuting him are the same people he exposed.
So true.
So think about that.
So
if you post something about someone in your town, maybe it's a town selectman, maybe it's the treasurer, the clerk, whoever it is, your state rep, they can now come after you.
Yeah.
They can come after you in a lot of cases. And especially if you criticize a judge or someone who's done you wrong.
Amen.
You could be facing, you know, so we need to defeat this. This is about power of journalism, speaking out, freedom of the press, all of that. We talk about you know, the First Amendment, all this stuff. That's what this is. If you support it, you got to support Aiden Carney and Turtle Boy. Beyond that, the guy has broken some of the biggest stories in the state of Massachusetts, if not the nation. Related to police accountability. The guy broke, they came up with a whole thing called Troopergate. You remember that one? State police, the overtime fraud. Guess where that started? It started with Aiden Carney. It went way beyond the Mass State Police. It went into other town police departments in Massachusetts, but all across the country. Everyone knows about payroll fraud. And the feds actually put people in jail and investigated it. It started with Aiden, a lot of the shit. So Aiden has broken story after story about judges doing things. The judge's daughter, you remember that story? He's exposed, he's exposed animal abusers over and over, like the canine. Remember that one?
I don't. The Mosaic in Worcester, the Mosaic nonprofit that was stealing state funds. Yeah.
So it's happened a lot that he's exposed things that are in the public interest to be exposed, like stuff that I am very thankful for. You know, when I first came across Aiden, Turtle Boy, it was, you know, he was going after people I kind of liked. And they were saying, you got to go after this guy. So I started watching him. And after a while, I realized, geez, I kind of like this guy. He runs some good shit. I don't have to agree with the way he runs his show. And he's vulgar and all this shit. It may not be my taste. But you know what? We need somebody like that. He's reaching out to so many people. And I am so thankful that he supported me, that he came on my show.
You're welcome.
Because he kind of did take a little risk coming on my show and supporting me. And it's worked out. I am very thankful for my relationship. I like him as a person. I think people get confused too that Turtle Boy is not Aiden. When you talk to Aiden, it's a different thing than actually what Turtle Boy show is. And it's not like Turtle Boy's fake or anything, but it's more like it's more amped up. Turtle Boy is amped up. It has to be, and his audience wants it. It's part of, it's not just him, you know. So I get that, but people have to recognize this guy is a warrior. People ask a lot from him. Like he's got a lot of control.
Damn.
Wow. He's really licking his balls.
I know my sound is fucked up. You're just gonna have to deal with it tonight. I think the computer may need to be restarted, or it's StreamYard. And I think it's StreamYard.
I think it's fine.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, it's a little staticky to some people. If it's bad for you though, just go out and come back in. I think it'll fix it because I think it's StreamYard. I don't think it's me.
Off on people and sometimes I'll be like, I wish you didn't do that, whatever. You know what? You don't get it. You're not in his shoes. And I get it. Because I get a little taste of it here and there too. And when you have so many people getting at you, it can get weird. I don't think people recognize it until you have 50,000 people following you. You just and people always wonder why celebrities go off the deep end. I think it's sometimes because of the audience. They can't handle it. You know, it's not an easy thing. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this ride, I gotta say. Except for the shit when the Mass State Police and the DA and the crusty candies threatening me. That shit sucks. And that's why I have respect for Jen Altman, Michelle, who is here. Like, there are people who have stood up. They've put everything on the line for this. And Aiden Carney, #1. So I got mad love, respect for Aiden. I hope everyone is thrown down tonight. It's pinned in my chat. I hope people donate. You got to donate more money to Aiden. And that's the thing.
Bring it in.
People are like, what are we going to do when Karen Reed's over? If you're not here supporting Aiden Carney with us, I don't ever want to talk to you again.
Thank you.
Seriously. You've been supporting her. You don't support Aiden after this is over, and you don't support all these other people. There are other people still that could, be in harm's way. They're still threatening us. They're still, who knows, pressing charges. We hear this shit all the time. So you got to support Aiden. I'm sorry to go for so long, but I just,
you know what? That's one of the things that I love about you, Mike, is that you are a great speaker. You're very passionate, and you're able to put your thoughts together in a cogent way that makes sense.
I mean, this is just play this clip, and then play Crawford now, or play Jim Altman on her Spaces now, talking about going out to dinner with Kate Peter. Just play them next to each other, and you will see what TBDS looks like. Like, this is not normal. The kind of passion they had when talking about me, and like the things that they're saying about me, and now realizing that either this was all fake, they are just the fakest people in the world, or they actually did believe this, which I'm inclined to believe. And then after I criticized them or was mean to them or said a negative thing about them personally, after that, they think I'm guilty. Like that's TBDS, folks. That's what TBDS looks like. When you getting mad at me, when you have not liking some personal aspect.
I think I faked out like 50 people. I thought we were going to
Oh, really?
end the show. Gotcha.
Of me or something I said or whatever about you, right? Or someone else. When that can make you completely change, like the exact opposite of everything you've been saying. That's what TBDS is. That was a fucking rant. I just randomly clicked on that. That was wild.
Everybody can understand.
Like this more.
And I agree with you.
Turtle Boy Defense Fund just got over 180,000.
Yeah,
We're making some progress there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tracking that, B. I really appreciate that.
I got
Yeah, I saw.
It was a troll.
Yes, there's a TBDS song. Yes,
Somebody's in the
somebody's
chat
asking
that
for
had
it.
a fundraiser for me. And this.
A what?
Someone in the chat is asking for the TBDS song.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're asking if there is one. So
Well,
I
those
think,
50 people just came back, so
oh,
can't double.
Welcome back.
Can't do the double on them. They won't come back.
Yeah.
Something about music. I don't know. It's good music to me.
yeah, it's funny.
I know.
I like it.
Me and
Maybe some of
Hacksaw.
them actually
Cheap
bought
motherfucker
that.
is
They did. I know. I watched that. It's pretty
Like,
funny.
oh, damn it.
thinking,
This is the
like,
end
yeah,
of the
5 memberships for me.
No, we only got 5 of them, and they kick ass. I just gotta say.
Yeah,
Come on.
I told you if anybody, I messaged you. I'm like, if anybody ever drops out of your modding, I'm your girl.
There you go.
Oh, yeah,
I'll talk to the crew. People always ask me, it's up to the crew. We have a vote. I think
Absolutely, and I won't
I think
take
you
it
might be the one. I think you might be the one they accept. We'll see.
Up to your superstar. Who wouldn't accept Jen Altman as their mod? We probably, yeah, we pay her. But anyway, so we got 20. Sarah Shock-and-Moore is so awesome. 20 memberships that she gifted to Cab, and she gifted in a 10 to Young Jerks. So thank you, Sarah, for being such an awesome supporter as you are.
Yeah.
Gigantic party at like a hotel ballroom. Have you spoken about that, Mike, with Turtle or anybody?
I haven't, but I've heard about.
I said Gillette.
Yeah, same. Like, yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of parties. Like I feel like there's not just obviously there might be one big party I haven't heard about, but yeah, I just hear people talking quite a bit about different things they want to do after. So yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of freaking parties. I don't think there'll be just one. I think there'll be
an acquittal. Is there any sort of remedy? Because I realize that an appellate, overturn could also happen if she's convicted. God forbid. Jen, what would you?
Let me just read some turtle chats here. That was the funniest thing I've ever heard. All things considered here. Okay, today is August 4th. Let's see. We got Joanna sends $10. Goes, Cryford, we know you're watching. Give it up. You sound ridiculous. Your jealousy is oozing out of your turncoat pores. Turtle Boy will always be the GOAT. Something you will never be. Well, that's what. I mean, Cryford doesn't disagree with you. You heard what he said right there. I'm like the fucking greatest thing that ever existed. So, hey, props to Cryford. Asper Fish sends $20. Goes, listen, Turtle, you shouldn't question Mike Cryford's street cred in the hood. Didn't you see his Afro Man interview? He's totally down with the Chronic, and he'd be passing and puffing that shit. Not Bogart or nothing. Not Bogarting or nothing. Remember, 2 black guys in 5th grade? You never did that. That's true. I did not have 2 black guys on me in 5th grade. He did.
What's up, Laureen?
Laureen.
There's only 4 people here.
Oh, she showed up and then like left.
Oh.
Psych.
Never mind. I just
She
put
was
her
like,
up here.
fuck this.
She'll be back. Yeah, she was like.
Somewhere else then, bitch.
Jen sends $25 and goes, what court are your criminal cases? I want to read the docs. And they're in Norfolk Superior Court. If you go on Mass Courts, they're in Norfolk Superior Court, and you can read all the docs on there if you like. They're all in one place. Okay, let me see if we have any cash apps here.
Dean is on the road.
Yeah, M says timestamp 29:56 Cryford stream last night. I guess we'll go back to that. Let me go back to last night's 29:56. I gotta hear this. M says it's a good one.
Then, bitch.
Ooh.
Hello, Laureen. She made it this time.
Hey.
Hey, Pauline.
I was waiting in the green room and my son called and he's like, are you outside? Because I guess he heard the door chime go off and he was worried somebody was here. Yeah, so hey, I made the 227 episode, finally.
Yes. Yeah, we got fed up with Jen after a while, you know?
I'm about Jen'd out.
We had to do something else.
But how great was that last part of TV's live? fussed off this morning where he's playing Carl. I mean, and you could do that for every single one of these people. You could make hours and hours and hours of them praising him, and then try to go to find what changed.
Yeah, you can see it like clear.
I mean, it's.
I want to see one of Nan.
Oh my gosh! Just look how giddy she was the night outside of D&E.
Right?
Yeah, right.
He was in the presence of celebrities, you know.
Kicking it with the big dogs. Kicking it with the big dogs. All right, here we go. We're almost done with this.
I mean, is it smart for Beto to do that? Sure. But I can tell you, it's not going to make the case go away. So, I mean, I think because Aiden posted this, and this isn't the first time where somebody's posted.
Oh, they're talking about how I posted the Beto letter. If you think that I'm going to post a Beto letter like that without the intent, without Mark Beto telling me I can do it, then you would be unwise to believe that. You think I'm going to act
Why
without
would you do that?
Like go against the wishes of my attorney? I'm like, I don't want to cause any problems here. And I had no comment on it. Notice I haven't gone over it. I haven't delved into it. I haven't even said the person's name. Right? Yeah. But yes. So there's that. Let me see what she says.
The Beto letter, including Beto himself. I think there's a lot of self-congratulatory behavior going on here. If I posted every letter that I thought was fantastic that I wrote, which is all of them, by the way, online, I mean, forget it. I'd be blue in the face with how many times I'd be talking about it or doing it. So this type of letter is the right thing to submit. But by doing
prove it.
Aiden is further potentially cyber harassing Ms. Dakini.
Posting it.
Yeah, by posting it. Now,
by posting a letter that we
from
filed
the attorney
and sent to the Atlantic City Prosecutor's Office and Cosgrove, I am committing cyber harassment by posting a legal letter written by my attorney. This is cyber harassment. Like posting a legal document, a letter written by my attorneys. This is cyber harassment, she says.
Yeah. And she wants people to hire her as a lawyer.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I actually shared it, but he, of course, reshared it. That's how everyone noticed it. Aiden, when Aiden shares it, everyone knows this. But
yeah, well, just to be clear on that, I don't split hairs. The minute, and I'm assuming you said it was reposted by Aiden Carney. The minute he reposted it, he's taking ownership of it. So he published it.
Actually, no, that's not how it works. But
look at that freeze frame. Got her again.
I didn't you can retweet anything you want. Retweets are not endorsements, just to let you know. But for the record, I actually did publish it. I published the letter and I posted it myself because I'm allowed to do that. You are allowed to publish letters that your lawyers write to the prosecutor's office and to Robert Cosgrove.
Now, I want to be very clear.
Okay.
I am not saying that he is violating New Jersey state law by reposting that. What I am saying is it's a bad look. It technically is harassment.
You know what? Remember what Nan did when when T-shirt lady had a temporary restraining order against me, and T-shirt lady called Nan and asked for legal advice and wanted to hire her. What did Nan do? Nan sent her voicemail to me so that I could mock her and told me to play it.
Nan pulled a Lindsay Zucchini is exactly what Nan did. She got herself involved and gave it to Aiden so he could blast her.
Crazy shit.
That's cold.
I just had this really funny thought, you know, as she was patting herself on the back about how great all of the letters that she writes are. Can you imagine all the other attorneys that practice around her when they get something from her, how they feel, that dread to open it, like an email or a letter, that it could be like the fundraiser speech. I can just see her writing stuff like that too.
Yeah, what did she say earlier? The infinite night in December. Not the
immediately toss it in the trash.
That infamous fall night when Karen went into JFK's chat. It was infamous.
Though. I know big words. New Hampshire dude was in here teaching us words earlier, and then
I heard him trying to get kicked out, and y'all wouldn't play.
Not doing it.
Not letting him.
I couldn't see what he was saying, but
he's just calling me stupid.
Telling you got a clip for that already?
Yeah, I got one for him.
Somewhere else, then, bitch.
Harassing behavior. If you want to.
Hold on.
I was thinking the Forrest Gump one, but
yeah, I already used this.
Man.
start putting out letters that publicly call into question the motivations or the credibility or
So
any
I
of
cut
the
that
conduct
grass
of
for
the
free.
complainant on a criminal charge against you, it's your First Amendment right to do it. It appears possibly to have been a publicly filed letter. I don't know. I didn't look at the criminal docket.
Anyway, I got to get going because this is what I do all day, talk to lawyers. So I got to talk to my lawyers about some shit. But anyway, they're going to clip that later. They're going to be like, oh my God, he's in trouble. He's going to jail. No, I talked to my
Let's just go.
Have y'all read the Bettero letter on here yet? Because I even had a chance to read it.
Yeah, the virtual juror read it for us on here yesterday.
Okay. I
think it
thought
was just-
something had come out today, but that makes sense. Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to find that video real quick.
Which one? TBDS Fever? I'm going to get kicked off the show.
No. I don't remember what part that. Okay, hold on. I think we're about right here. It's close. Might as well finish it.
The cyber harassment again, because it just,
shit.
you know, I thought, is it possible that the judge might like issue an order to him, like you can't talk about her anymore if you do?
This isn't far enough, is it?
What are you looking for?
I think we've watched a lot of it. Then we just watched that with Turtle Boy.
Yeah, so take away your computer privileges and all that great stuff.
Yeah, we watched that earlier.
All the time, and I don't take advantage of it. But yes, he sent me them when I've asked.
I'm looking through to see if there's any questions in here that I didn't get to. I think there were a few. I know we're running out of time, right? Here's one question. Yes, they should have warned her how bad the defense is going to question if they really want all that for everyone to see, but isn't that more harassment? We kind of did answer that one, so we'll go on that one.
Yeah. Or you can also ask, and Jermaine just wrote JFK's playlist is fire. It is. It is. I'm sorry, he's extremely talented.
Oh, she doesn't want to answer the
he can
legal
slay
question.
with questions
She'd
just
rather
like you, Mike.
answer that shit about
But
JFK.
He can
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard her say.
He can slay with questions.
Considering
The
she's not
dumbest?
even addressing the fact that it's not the legal definition of harassment. Like, I mean, come on. Give me a break, Rick.
Give me a break. All right, let's
Give me a
skip
break
this
here.
boring.
because JFK is the quote unquote owner of that channel. I don't believe James Jackson at the time had any ownership in that channel. And I think it is very important for impeachment purposes in any of the civil actions where Brian Higgins is a litigant that he is presented questions on that very issue. Let him deny that he is Kevin from South Boston. Let a jury decide if they believe that was him or it wasn't him. It looks bad. These are my personal views. I don't mean to disparage.
Sweet woman, I did. I said hello to Valhalla.
Say 2 nights in a row. He's what prompted us listening to his stream last night.
Debbie, he's on tomorrow night. He bumped it. So we're just goofing for 30 more minutes. It's 2 hours and 27 minutes right now.
He's doing that interview.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
we need one
227.
more. We need one more 20-minute video. Trying to find it.
These are the dates. We've got them confirmed. People have been posting in the chat. It's
What do you got?
the phone call happened December 11th, 2024, and then he filed the report in March. So it's 3 months later, basically.
Yeah, thank you.
And there's also been a lot of pushback, and I think a lot of heat about these lawsuits. They're saying that more YouTubers are going to get sued. What do you think about that? And should YouTubers be afraid? Should they be preparing their lawyers? And what type of shit do you think would actually come down on a YouTuber? Like what type of things would they have to have said to even be worried about that?
Okay, so
think of
I
some
will
big
answer this,
words.
but then I am going to run just because I
Yes,
want to get
this
a
will be the
walk in
last
with
question.
Roselle.
So do I think it's likely that other lawsuits come down against content creators? I have no personal knowledge that there are any. I do think that well, let me say this. I'm not a content creator, and I'm not even including myself in this answer. I think there.
Why would you point that out?
Man, back up.
Why would you point that out? It seems weird. It's like, I'm not going to include Mayfield. I know, but you haven't created any content. Why would you?
I mean, she is creating content, even though it's not her channel. She's creating content.
She's not creating. Whoever's controlling it is creating it.
I feel like
her
she's
acceptance
creating it.
speech.
Well, she's not including herself, Lolly. Okay.
I get that. She's trying to distance herself, but literally 5 minutes ago when Aiden was playing Mike praising him, he brought up this exact topic. He's like, we should all be scared because if Aiden doesn't win, they can come after us. Now that people are saying that, let's see if he changes his mind on that too.
There are some content creators who are out there who might be a little or should be a little concerned if there is a desire to be litigious on the part of the pro Keefs. There are some content creators who cross the line of what I think is appropriate. Words of disparagement, words of defamation, and the like. I want to say when I looked it up, it was a 3-year statute of limitations for defamation in Massachusetts.
Yeah, that is what it is. 3 years.
And that means that lawsuits, if coming against creators who maybe crossed some lines and went far beyond giving their own opinion and said things that were factually inaccurate. And I don't know, I can't give examples.
People
but
do
if
that shit all the time.
happened,
All the
they
time.
could expect lawsuits. There are some individual creators who I think are beyond reproach and have nothing to worry about. I can tell you, Mike, that I don't feel you have anything to worry about. That is not my legal opinion. It's just my insight. I can't give you legal advice. I'm not licensed there yet. I don't think.
Yeah, and you're fucking
Pupils
stupid.
are tiny, like when she's looking straight at the camera, and then ugh,
Yeah, it's weird.
Scary.
Back up, Axl Rose, for you get some damn eyeliner on me. Jesus.
Well, then, bitch.
This fuck. Might cry.
Brian
You never know. People still could file a lawsuit. You never know. That's the point.
You never know.
And it's very expensive to defend. It's $1,000 an hour for some of these lawyers.
Yeah. But I also feel like, for example, Brian, LTL, and JFK, James, Kevy Kev, Jay Brill, I don't think they have anything to worry about. So, or DJ and Bia.
So all your friends.
For example, I can't
Even though
speak
they were
to
just
all
named
of Untwisted Tragedy's body of work, but I don't see why she would get sued because she's in support of AFKR. But I did not watch her assiduously until late last year, early this year. With all of that said,
now
what
we
can
know
any
who her
content
favorite is
creator
now.
do to help insulate himself or herself from liability? Well, don't really push the envelope with how you disparage people, and don't push things as fact, which are really your opinion.
Yeah, like if you say if you claim Colin did it or Higgins did it or even Karen did it, I hear that a lot too. I mean, I think that might be a harder lawsuit to push for Karen because she was obviously indicted, but she was found not guilty. I mean, I also look at the anti-Karen Reed people and say, you better be careful too, some of you, because if she wins her lawsuits,
everyone's going to jail.
Karen gets $30 million. She might turn around and sue some of you people who were saying Karen did it too. So both sides, I think both sides. I would not be saying Colin did it, Higgins did it,
I love
or
that.
Karen did it without some type of legal conclusion, a court of record saying they did it. Otherwise, you're fucked. That's my opinion.
I agree, and that's you often hear me say, like, "Hey, this is my opinion, not
have
that
an
of the
opinion.
show." But I don't
Hey.
say this person did it or that person did it. I think, and I feel very passionately. I do feel
Or you
that
can't.
there
You just
are
can't talk about
individuals.
it. That's what he's saying.
Gotta keep it hush.
Oh, we're clowns.
Who is?
We are.
Who said that?
Who do you
Boyfriend's back.
I need more income.
The boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble.
I'm not singing.
Too late. I've already heard you sing Drop It Like It's Hot. Now my boyfriend's back. You're on a roll tonight, sweet woman.
You are a clown. Clown.
That's right.
Involved in the pro Keith side, okay, that were possibly responsible or involved or something. I mean, was I there? No. Do I know with certainty? No. But I do know that there's really only one way, and it's not my job to determine how it happened, but ultimately John O'Keefe died. Something happened there, and I was persuaded by the body of evidence and bounty of evidence that it was not Karen Reed. Does that mean that I'm saying it's this person, that person, this person did it? No. I am saying that they were there, and it sure looks suspicious to me. That's legally permissible to do. But when people start pushing things for views and clicks and aha moments, and to start, having a big braggadocious display and scream at people. I mean, I've heard Will say, F the McAlberts, F the
Tomorrow, Linda.
I would put money that we can find a clip of Nan saying F the McAlberts. The McAlberts did it. Everything she's saying right now. I put that money on it.
Well, I'm tired of listening to it, so let's listen to some of Miss Jolene from earlier today.
She's hilarious.
Because I've been really interested in how these guest producers are doing on the 24 on 24. Yeah, I've been kind of curious about that.
Ocean slander too. There's ocean slander. We got to get to the ocean slander. Oh my God, Jessica Macchiato, you have such a big mess to pick up. So, homophobe Scott.
She have JFK's glasses on?
Did you know how you couldn't play J7's rant about TV because of the music? Did you see where Jolene redid it and played it on her stream yesterday, where you can play it?
Nice.
It was
Video Jesus said that it's not copyrighted music.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Oh, that one that you sent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was so funny listening to that, and she's just deadly popping tops while she's going off. But there's nothing wrong with drinking on stream responsibly.
Yeah, be a responsible drinker.
All right, Karen with the gay kid that Scott was like, I don't think you should be gay, and we're like, Scott, I don't think you should be online. Okay, get to the rest home, Scott. Okay, shouldn't you be at a t-shirt shop printing tees? Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, anywho, and now we got 7-Eleven going after everybody. It's
still echoing though.
Oh, and they can't figure out their mics. I just knock it off. Okay, 7-Eleven has been researching, obsessed with Drunken Sabresti. And I think I know why too. Because Sad Dad is attracted to Drunken Sabresti. Every time he talks about Drunken Sabresti, she's so cute, I like her. She got good looks for TV. And then 7-Eleven's like, what about me? It isn't fair. I want good looks now. I want my share. Can't you see? I want to live. But you just keep calling Drunken Breasty hot. Drunken Sabresti hot. Sad Dad, quit complimenting Drunken Sabresti. You're killing her. You're killing 7-Eleven. Can't you see?
No, we don't.
Oh gosh,
That's not what this channel's for.
Michelle Three Boys, thanks for the 9.99 says, please tip coachable.
Yeah, look what the other people are doing that we're watching. Do you know? Are you blind, or do you notice that everybody that we've watched was watching someone else?
Hey,
Yeah.
we
watch the watchers.
It's not the burn you think it is.
You could start a trial before you leave for work in the morning. Just let it play while you're at work all day and make your money too.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably not going to do that.
Some others have
You
to
could,
that way.
Yeah.
Definitely
And
could.
provide absolutely no insight on it whatsoever.
Had a whole
You could
13
just-
people watching.
Yeah, I could just follow New Hampshire dude's lead and find me a rich lawyer lady to pay for all my stuff.
Thanks for joining us.
Sugar
though.
mama.
Yeah. No, I'd rather have my wife than New Hampshire dudes. Maserati.
Yeah, at least you don't have to jump in chats and
He probably gets
defend
an
her honor all
he
the
gets
time.
an allowance, like direct deposited into his account every week.
Keep track of his chat.
Only
He
if
gets
he's
so
a good
many
boy,
dollars.
though. Only if he's a good boy.
You don't send super chats like Mama does, so he's just hanging out for free.
No. He keeps track of his chats and turns in an Excel spreadsheet and gets compensated.
Yep. He has a per diem and an allowance. No, he doesn't work offshore. Shit. Mama got a lot of errands gotta be run all day. You know what I mean? Got to be done at a certain time. You want that allowance?
Oh, you got Portugal Jolene for her morning show for comedy and parody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dopamine Queen. Yes, and I'll be checking JoJo chats here shortly. The link is pinned if you're interested. if that's the kind of thing that.
Whose picture is home slice now?
Is that Shaun of the Gulf?
Shaun of the Gulf.
Just out of nowhere, pops up with the Shaun of the Gulf. All right.
Figured it'd be 5 guys. But whatever.
What do you think you might be into?
Guys are there with him.
No pressure. You're just on time, Kristen. You're just on time. Okay, so this is Sad Dad. A lot of this falls on
Kind of like New Hampshire dudes. There's 5 guys there with him.
you. You can't be banging 7-Eleven and then be constantly talking about how good looking Drunken Saw Breasty is. It's not going to make 7-Eleven feel good.
No,
all right?
we don't
She's
care,
trying to collect
New
all the
Hampshire
meterita.
Don't
Yeah,
care
we're just
about her
making shit
personal
up.
life.
No,
Making shit
Yeah,
up.
we don't
He's like-
care.
I don't want to fucking know about
He's
it.
like, you guys
either.
don't really know anything
Yeah,
about
we don't
her.
care.
No, we're fucking making shit up.
Don't want to.
You don't know anything
we
about
just
her. She
keep it
doesn't
that
give me
way?
allowance. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God.
A quick, serious question, though. Is this stream that she's watching, is this before she got mad at him, or have they reunited again already?
There's
Oh,
no
they
time.
reunited the next night.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did
They
she
don't break
say
for long.
they were both banned from her life and chat and everything?
Yes.
Well,
For at least 8 hours.
That's happened like at least 12 times.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
Oh, baby. Thank God.
Before anything gets more fucked up.
Oh boy, she's already swearing. Potty mouth. Potty mouth. It's the morning. Morning.
I'm gonna show you a little gem that I found. See if you notice
whose chair is that? Someone's chair is breaking. The weight of your body is pulling. There's a crank, crank, crank. Be careful. It's pulling him down to hell.
is in it. It's only 30 seconds long. You ready?
Van Buren, Arkansas is your next stop for making memories with friends.
But I also can counter that. I talk about it on my show. That's fine. I can choose to block her, which I have online.
She can choose to block her, which she has online. And then Jessica Macchiato did take Jen Altman she blocked her and then she took her to RO court. Anywho, Ocean says, I never made a video. LOL. I knew better. Did you though, Oceans? Come on, be honest with us. Be honest. Come on, Grandma, be honest with me. All right, we're family. I was packing a suitcase. Okay. If that's the story and you're sticking to it.
If the best part
Oh, good for you.
is that you can leave, why did you come in here? I'm just wondering.
I think
Since
we're
you're being
entertaining
all-
him.
Since you're being all forthcoming,
a bunch of D8.
tell us your purpose of being here. What did you think you were going to come in here and we were going to be like, oh shit, this guy is so right. So right. We should really cancel this fucking show.
Let's just stop.
Can you tell us why Nan all of a sudden stopped liking and supporting TV and saying that he was innocent?
You're breaking up.
I said, can he tell us why Nan all of a sudden decided TV is guilty?
That was even worse.
Welcome to welcome to Technical Difficulties Night. We don't want
I get
him
what
to
you're trying to
answer
say.
any questions because we
Yeah,
don't care
no.
about her personal life. Nor do
Well, we
care
know
about
why
her.
she stopped. Like
She probably is New Hampshire.
agreeing.
dude. What
She
are we
changed
even
sides
talking
on what
about?
she
She's known
believes.
for sock accounts.
Mm-hmm.
She's known for the sock accounts. It's probably her.
Oh, even better.
He's got a lot of hiding places.
Yeah. Go on and drop that $500 super chat, New
In
Hampshire,
the
dude.
pickup.
Yeah. Prove Mama don't give you that allowance.
That's what we're doing here. All right. All right, Oceans. Then they're lying on you. They are lying on you. Yeah, 7-Eleven is taking down the internet one thread at a time. You better be careful. Do you have a husband?
Tomorrow night.
Don't let him read her Mita.
Tomorrow night.
Make sure he's not a Mita Rita. Because she's got power over the Mita Ritas. Allegedly. You guys. So this fight is allegedly, it was supposed to be about people not being able to, some people not making it in the video. Yeah. The jury's still out. Oceans. Okay. But so then Moon's, like I said, she's headed down a path, you guys. Okay. So I showed you this. All right. So she made a different intro. And it's Sans Ocean, Sans Drunken Saw Breasty, I believe. Okay. And I want to show it to you. And again, you tell me that 7-Eleven has not had a huge influence on the Looney Bin, on Moonsy, aka Dooms. After hearing this, the newest intro that Moons at the Looney Bin has done, you tell me that 7-Eleven isn't a bad influence on little Doomsy, okay?
Oh my god.
What the fuck was that? Hold on a second.
Why is this happening?
What just happened? Did you see that? Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares.
What am I looking at?
I'm so scared.
Donnie Darko, number 2.
That's what I was thinking. It was Donnie Darko.
Oh shit.
This is for real? Is that for real?
That's creepy.
Oh my god.
Super creepy.
Okay, can y'all hear me now better?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ask him why Nancy believes that Aiden is guilty of the charges. What made her change her mind?
He ain't gonna answer that. He doesn't
Why?
know. He's
Why?
her
He's here
boyfriend.
defending her. We would love to be won over
He's
by
in
his
it for his
explanation.
looks, Lawlene. He don't know shit either. That's why he's in here. Why he's hanging out in here? He's a
I'm
fucking
giving
idiot.
him the prime opportunity to come to her honor and defend her. Why we should believe that she's
Yeah,
right.
he can't do it that way. That's hard.
No, we just don't know the personal life of Nan. That's all.
That is creepy. Miss Jolene, that's creepy as fuck. Even more creepy.
Oh,
when I
okay.
put it in
I
slow
was like, this
motion.
can't be fucking real.
Slow motion is even creepier. Watch this. This is not real. Where did this go from? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You didn't see her opening yesterday morning where she did the slow down version of the song with the farts in it?
No.
Song, but then she went and made a new video with the Donnie Darko rabbit stuff, funny stuff, whatever.
Oh, we need to find that and watch that real quick.
It's the beginning of yesterday's stream. That was their opening, but it wasn't with the rabbit bunny.
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, people. Hold on to your chair or whatever it is. I don't know if it's anything like the last one.
The other one was creepier, but I think
Wow.
this is the same song.
That shit was creepy as fuck. Feel like we just watched something we weren't supposed to, and now like some chick's gonna crawl out of the fucking TV later.
Yeah.
And the phone's gonna ring.
Yeah. Wow. We need to go to the to the Christian section of YouTube and cleanse this channel after this.
Or gives me life, no other way to start the day. 24.
I like it.
You gotta slow it down though to its normal speed. That was really funny to me. He's on station.
What is going on up there?
Doesn't make them realize. For comedy purposes, show team may have realized.
I can't look at it. I'm trying to look away. I can't look at it.
24 makes it right. We don't care what they say. Bought a place out for us because no one wanted to buy it. Finally, you showed her love, but the wheels were live. It's not only at the top. Yes, everyone's right here. For us, there's no hard stop. Forever in your ear. If you like, no other way to start the day. Play ball 24 makes it right. We don't care what they say. I know, copy me, I know you will. I do it first every time. You should say no one cares. Body's gonna shine. I'm just a thing, man. Your dad loves me more. I say what everyone is thinking. Typical ball and ball. 24, 24. Gives me life. 24, 24. Makes it right. We don't care what they say. Put down bad, you do it out of please, and do it with ease. Number one show in Oakland. Haters, listen longer. Everyone say hi to Jim. Let's lock in. It's time to ride. Blackboard over everybody. Hey, now. Now. Chill down. Love for my besties and for days.
Oh no, we're watching that again.
24, 24 gives me life. 24, 24 makes it right. We don't care what they say. 24, down bad, you do it out of please, and do it with ease. Number one show in Oakland. Haters, listen longer. Everyone say hi to Jim. Let's lock in. It's time to ride. Blackboard over everybody. Hey, now. Chill down. Love for my besties and for days.
So there is a lot of this stuff that takes place online. I'm a big proponent of the First Amendment. I can take it, I dish it, I take it.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. That is hilarious. Alright, that's where we're gonna end it right there. Good place to end it. Made it 3 hours. Ah, that was fucking hilarious.
Good stuff.
I'm downloading that shit. I'm gonna use it as my intro for like a month. That is crazy. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate it.
You were being redirected?
Appreciate you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, if they're still alive, we are being redirected.
Yay.
Yeah. Well,
Happy
say goodbye to your friends.
227, guys.
Yeah, happy 227. We made it.
Yeah.
We made it. Made it.
Tommy, we did it. We did it.
Yo. Yo, it's Danny Main, chillin' real slow in the heart of Mississippi. Let the good times flow. Streaming with the crew, toy box media in sight. We taking the D's, it talking slow every night. Got Mary B, bustin' ankle, no doubt. Her cats Fiona and Freya always hanging out. Techno Dean, shillin' merch, let the good vibes rock. Slap chops in the mix, man, don't you stop. Taking it slow, talking slow. In Mississippi nights, that's how we roll. Danny and the crew, we living the dream. Catch us on Toy Box, throw your likes. Join the team. Homeboy, home slice, a meme so bright. Green screen magic, bringing laughs all night. Lubin's gorgeous, but won't turn on the cam. We still vibe on the stream, that's just who I am. Law lean in the mix with the frogs in the bag. Can barely hear a voice, but that's just whack. We kicking it right, flowing with ease. Living that life, man, doing what we please. And it's slow, talking slow. In Mississippi nights, that's how we roll. Danny and the crew, we living the dream. Catch us on Toy Box, throw your likes. Join the team. From late night chat to laughs that we share. Streaming with my peeps, we don't have a care. Every joke, every smile just adds to the vibe. In this Mississippi heat, we're trying to survive. Chatting with the fam, yeah, light it up. Every moment together, we're never out of luck. Mary's cats on the prowl, always making the scene. Frogs croaking in the night, can you hear what I mean? Techno Dean dropping beats, it's a party, no doubt. Stream till the break of dawn, that's what we're about. Taking it slow, talking slow. In Mississippi nights, that's how we roll. Danny and the crew, we living the dream. Catch us on Toy Box, throw your likes. Join the team, so here we are, in the heart of it all. Hanging with the squad, we're having a ball. Danny Main with hacksaw, it's a vibe for sure. In Mississippi town, always asking for more.